Hello, and welcome to Born to Die. I'm your host, Thomas. I'm joined by no co-host this week, but instead 3 and maybe 4 on the way. Valiant players, I guess. Do you want to introduce yourselves and then introduce yourselves first, and then we'll explain what we're doing, I think.
Yeah. Hello, I'm Reed, and I am not your also GM. I'm just sitting in an unusual spot today, and I'm kind of scared.
I'm Carissa Fitzgerald, and I'm sitting one chair over, which is very special.
I'm Drew, and I'm also sitting one chair over, but I don't consider it very special.
It's unsettling.
Yeah.
Sitting in a different spot.
Which is
Yeah.
appropriate for a game like this because...
Yeah, so we are not playing in the world of Glimmer Falls this week. We have 2 important players away. All players are important. And consequently, because we don't want to proceed in the narrative without them being part of it, we are playing a one-shot instead. And we thought that we would record this one-shot for the bonus content.
The legions of Patreon subscribers that
Yes.
I'm sure we have by now.
Precisely. And so we're going to play an RPG called Dread. I'm actually the only one at the table who hasn't played this before, which is, of course, why I am DMing it. But everyone else at the table has. So we're going to describe how it works. And it's a pretty rules-light game together. So who wants to start? How does this game work?
Well, over across the room, we have set up a Jenga tower. And we don't roll dice. We only pull blocks from the Jenga tower.
That's right. And now this Jenga tower has 3 blocks missing from it already. And Reed and I picked some precarious spots to pull from. And I'm pretty sure the surface is not perfectly level. So this should be interesting. So every time a player is faced with an action with a questionable outcome, instead of rolling dice, we pull a brick. Pull that brick, put it on top, and that determines the outcome of that instance.
Yeah.
And it's on a chair, which may or may not be completely level. We'll see.
And what happens if the tower falls over?
You die.
Yeah.
Who dies?
The player dies, but we've been phrasing it as they're gone from the game. However,
Yeah.
we want to
Yeah, they
play
exit
that.
the story somehow.
exit the story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And if what we're attempting is multi-part or particularly difficult, we might pull more than one block to
Ooh, I like that.
achieve that particular action. And if you pull the block and the tower doesn't fall over, you succeed at what you're trying to do. And my favorite rule in the whole game, you can intentionally knock over the tower to wildly succeed at whatever you're trying to do and exit the story.
Oh, I kind of remember that.
I don't.
When we first played, we didn't have it fall at all until the end when we did that, I think.
Yeah.
Really?
It's
Okay.
been a bit.
So you would succeed, but you would exit. So it's like you could be a martyr, for
Exactly.
instance.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, you sacrifice yourself to achieve something of great importance.
Oh, all right. Cool.
Yeah, spoilers. I'm 100% going to do that.
Not unless I do it first.
You can do it multiple times. You rebuild the tower.
Wait, so whoever knocks it over has to rebuild it,
We're
though,
just
right?
gonna, we're just
yeah,
gonna
for
call
sure.
this
Okay.
game Competing Martyrs.
Competing martyrs. This is very
Can
good.
only be one.
Okay, I realized I have not printed out the map of the spaceship, so I'm going to stop the
yeah.
recording now and go print it. And the recording is back going again. What is the name of your ship? The ship that you've been tasked to investigate is called the science vessel Helios. But what ship do you come from?
Vessel.
So, I'm thinking my character is the nephew of the person who owns the ship. And
Okay.
I got a job on the ship because I'm the nephew of the person who owns the ship.
Okay.
And my character's name is Durango Madruga. So Madruga might be in the name.
Okay. The Druganite.
The Druganite.
Madruganite 7?
The Madruganite 7.
Yeah.
I like it.
The Madruganite 7. What does the Madruganite 7 look like?
Old and rusty.
Yeah. a big rectangle.
I've been trying my best to keep care of it, but she rusting.
So, if you could introduce your characters, and the context of this introduction is that you are all suiting up, or in your case, Carissa, just preparing
Powering up.
in the, I guess, docking bay of the Madruga Knight 7 as you approach the science vessel Helios. So, yeah, describe your characters and tell us your names.
All right. If you want to, you already kind of started, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm Durango Madruga, and I'm 19, and I don't really know what I want to do with my life yet, but I need to do something, so I'm here. And I still got a little bit of acne here and there, curly brown hair, and I'm probably about 5'3" in a brown jumpsuit. Hi.
Okay, so Durango is putting on a spacesuit.
Yeah.
What about the other two?
I'm Jojo Chamberlain. I've been around this ship for longer than Durango's been alive. Quite a bit longer. You can find me whistling down the halls around midnight. I cook, I clean. I take care of this damn thing. I'm in a blue jumpsuit.
Remind me, so Chamberlain, Jojo Chamberlain.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Blue jumpsuit. Okay. And Carissa.
Hello, I am Anna Droid. Anna Droid is an ANA model, slightly outdated, but still efficient. Anna stands for Automated Neutral Assistant. Anna doesn't wear clothes. Anna doesn't sleep. Anna is black.
Okay. Black Android. Are we talking legs or wheels or something else?
What would be best? Oh, Anna has wheels. She was built before they realized wheels aren't a good idea in space. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's like matte black metal everywhere. Very obvious Android.
Is there any sort of attempt to make a face, or is it just like a big black rectangle?
It is like a single. So there's like a line. When you see someone talking, like it'll be like the line of talking.
Frequency line.
So sometimes that can change color too to have somewhat of an expression of emotion. Anna is angry. It would be red.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't tell in her voice though, probably.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Only sprung for one set of audio files.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's outdated.
Anna kind of freaks me out. I occasionally try to trip her, but she's got good balance.
Anna is made with wheels. Anna does not fall easily.
So, as you are preparing yourselves in the docking bay of the Madruga Knight 7, let's say that the window of the docking bay is a large circular porthole through which you can observe the ship that you're approaching. The ship that you're approaching is the Helios, the science vessel Helios. You were received a message from space government some week or so ago, I think, asking for your assistance and promising a pretty large sum of space credits in exchange. You're in a pretty remote part of the galaxy hauling. What are you hauling as part of your standard mission?
Grease.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, like barrels of space grease.
Yeah.
Rendered animal fat.
For cooking or industrial use?
Yes.
Both.
Okay. And by virtue of being in this place, you've been asked by the space government to go and have a look-see at a ship that they've lost contact with, that they really shouldn't. They didn't expect to. It took about a week out of your path, but here you are.
There is a 2% likelihood that Greece is located on science vessel Helios.
I mean, we gotta salvage that grease. Like, we're coming in under quota here. This could be huge for us, you guys.
Wait, why are you coming in a quota? Who's been eating the grease?
I mean, I just came out of cryo and some of it was gone. And I stare straight at Anna.
Anna just blinks. Screen blinks.
Yeah, those wheels are running real smooth.
I don't trust her. We got to trip her.
That's the only way to see if there's grease under there.
So you, as you look at your robot counterpart, those smoothly greased wheels, you take a look out of the window, and the sight is quite dramatic. It's something that you probably haven't seen before. In fact, I would say certainly haven't seen before. The star that the research vessel that you're approaching is orbiting is a red dwarf. You've seen red dwarfs before. What you haven't seen is a red dwarf that is partially surrounded by what looks immediately to be a man-made structure. You see an expanding, I guess, mass of hexagonal black panels reaching their way around probably about a quarter to a third of this red dwarf. It's hard to tell from this particular angle. The vessel that you're approaching that is much, much closer than this, that is starting to obscure your view of this particular star, is pretty fancy looking compared to the Madriganite 7. It's larger. It looks to be a top of the line space government research vessel, a science vessel. The thing that's particularly unusual about it, and you've seen these vessels before from a distance, is that the vessel itself is dwarfed not by the star, but by a lacy shroud that I suppose originates from one of the, let's say the vessel kind of looks like a crab. So it has a central mass, and then it has these two other masses of spaceship that are on two arms. So we got the two crab claws, then we got the crab in the middle. The docking bays are on one of the arms of these claws. On the end of one of these claws, let's say the left-hand one, because that's what is on your diagram, is much larger than it is to scale on this piece of paper because it'd be impossible. Probably 100 times bigger than the ship itself is this lacy shroud or cloak that kind of flows out into space. There's this kind of lattice work, intricate filigree lattice work. Pretty strange. So you've got this like ship that appears to have this like this cloak or shroud that's flowing out from it into space. You can also see, I suppose, like smaller vessels or machines that appear to be kind of docking or moving around or between the shroud and the sun, the star, and off into space. Other than that, I think that's mostly what you can see. Do you have any particular questions about what else you can see?
Have I heard of what kind of machine might be enclosing the star? Have I ever heard of this sort of thing talked about, or is it completely new?
Feels like a first pull from the tower.
Here I go.
Because maybe not.
Died trying to remember.
Can I push the tower? No.
Reed is poking the tower and a successful execution.
Very well done.
Is this called a Hoover sphere?
No, there's going to be no silly jokes like that in this horror episode. This is a Dyson sphere, yes.
A Dyson sphere.
You have heard of it. The purpose of this mechanism, this vast mechanism, would be to extract energy from the heat and light of the star. Mm-hmm. You have seen this on forums. It's speculative, or at least has been up to this point. This is the first time you've seen anything like it.
It's like science fiction to me in a science fiction world.
Yeah, I think so. But probably, I mean, closer science fiction than it is to us in this world.
Sure.
But still something which, like, I think faster than light travel, which we don't have either.
Yeah.
Was believed beyond the bounds of human possibility, just because it's too big, basically. Yeah.
The Dyson sphere has yet to be proven to its efficiency.
I mean, I saw in the forums that like maybe we could do it someday, but this thing looks like 2/3 of the way done. This is crazy.
Based on observation, this is likely a test.
Let me tell you, I've been around a while. I have a very mysterious past, possibly violent, and I've never seen anything like this.
I mean, why would the presence of violence make it more likely that you've seen this? I don't know.
Kid, shh.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay.
And his face goes red.
And as you're talking, you hear the of the docking clamps as you dock with the Helios.
Docking procedure SPDUP006 complete.
Was that Spud 6?
Yes.
I like that we've taken up the tradition of naming all of our different docking processes. That's pretty fun.
It is the docking and undocking procedure. It is very efficient.
Yeah, I mean, like, let's head on in, see what we find. I'm sure it'll be fine.
I'm going to grease up my wheels real quick before we go in.
So you, as is part of this procedure, clip on your helmets. You engage your oxygen supply, the humans, crew. Anna presumably does not need to. And the is a bulkhead, the doors, is that what we call them? Or is that the walls? Is a wall a bulkhead or is it the door?
Man, that's a good question.
Yeah, Anna, what's the answer there?
We're going to say that is the bulkhead.
Okay.
I believe you.
Sorry, space people. We're a fantasy bunch.
Please don't fact check.
Yeah.
It's a bulkhead in this world, okay?
Yeah. So the sliding door or bulkhead, whichever one of those it is.
Airlock?
Well, it's the airlock, but what's the sliding door part of the airlock?
Oh, yeah. Impossible to say.
Impossible to say. Nobody knows. In any, I'm just calling them doors because it's going to so annoy people if I'm getting this wrong. So the door slides open, and there is a rush of the air inside of your airlock out into the cold, dark room beyond.
What does the rush of air smell like, if anything?
That's a good question.
Well, you're in helmets, so
Oh, yeah.
there would be no way of
I
knowing.
wonder what it smells like out there.
But the rush of air would be from you, not from.
Oh,
right?
I see.
So you had air in your airlock.
Yeah. Okay, so is it
It's
the
going
void of space on the
inwards.
other side?
It's an interior space. Let me pull up my notes for this. It is dark, primarily dark, lit by emergency lights. The fact that all of your atmosphere from the airlock fled into this interior suggests that it is void.
Or yeah. I meant to say vacuum.
Yeah,
Sorry,
or
space
vacuum.
people.
What did you say?
I said void.
Yeah, into the vacuum. So, yeah, you can see there's a sort of faint red emergency glow that comes from strips along the ceiling in here. You can probably hear, and certainly you can hear, and I'm going to, you would have, like, listening, even on the helmets.
Yeah.
You can hear the occasional, like, groan that seems metallic. But it seems very cold in here.
Did space government tell us anything about this going into it? How long it's like? Have they mentioned anything?
Space government told you that this ship has been out of contact for a couple of weeks.
Okay.
Are we looking for anything in particular, or just reporting back on like what we find, what went wrong, anything like that?
I think you've probably been told to make contact with the crew, and if anything has gone wrong, to retrieve any valuable, like, data.
2% grease.
Yeah. Particularly
chance of grease.
any lubricants available.
So space government wants like data or whatever, but we're getting any grease they have here, right?
Keep those eyes peeled.
Yeah. But it seems powered down. It seems like there is no atmosphere or life support.
Can Anna, is there anything that Anna can plug her little robot finger into to see if power is out across the entire, if there's
I
anything
mean,
like
that seems like pull from the
Sure
tower.
does.
What does Anne's little finger connector thing look like?
Well, she has like claws.
Okay.
So it's like a USB that pops out of the middle of it.
Do you have to pull all of your blocks in Anna claw formation?
Oh gosh, this is hard.
This is Carissa.
Yeah, do not nudge that chair. That
She's-
tower will fall over.
She's really carefully.
All right,
Oh,
we've got an easy mover here.
successful extraction.
Nice. We should take some pictures just to like
Yeah,
post along with it.
Yes.
yeah, absolutely.
Power is out from the entire station or the entire ship.
It's just like reserve power keeping
Yeah.
these lights
It's
on.
just emergency.
Entire ship
Emergency
is in emergency protocol mode.
Yeah. And as you kind of look around, I'll give you this as part of this particular survey. So you are in the docking bay part, the arm of the claw. Looking to your left, which would be towards the engineering section, essentially, there is a large blast door that looks resolutely closed. To your right, the entrance to the kind of main part of the crab looks clear. That door is open, and you can see there's a corridor that leads beyond and various doors within that to various parts of the main section of the station or the vessel.
That's a really nice looking blast door over there. It says engineering above it. Maybe we should check that out, see if we can get like life support and power back.
There is also a chance that we will need equipment from there to rescue any living members.
I don't know if any living members will be here after a week.
There is a 43% chance of survival after 1 week on a ship of this caliber.
And I mean, engineering, that's probably where any leftover grease is, right?
Correct.
You got a
That
point
is-
there.
There is an increased chance of grease in these departments.
This kid just leveled up in my eyes. Let's go.
So yeah, you approach this large blast door. It's cold. All of the metal in the ship is cold to the touch. You are insulated within your spacesuits. You look. There is, I think, probably how would the doors open on the ship? Do we think what's the door opening mechanism? Is it buttons or pull, some kind of lever pulley, or
I think they usually open as you walk up. And,
this does not?
and there might be like an emergency override like lever that you have to pull.
Yeah. So it doesn't open as you walk up.
Stupid door. This is going to be the hardest problem we have to solve all night. Can Durango go and break the emergency glass and pull the lever to try and open the door?
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think you need a pull for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah. And he punches through the emergency glass, hopefully not puncturing his spacesuit, and pulls the like emergency override lever.
Yeah. Nothing happens. Yeah. And I think Anadroid probably knows that even the emergency overrides require some power.
The emergency override requires power. There is not enough power directed to this unit.
Do we have like external batteries or anything on the ship that we could haul on our ship that we could haul over to try and open the door?
I think probably, yeah. You could. It would
Basically
be.
like jumping it.
It would be like a big thing. Yeah.
Ooh, that sounds
That
like a
would
job
provide
for
localized power.
Mr. Maintenance.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem like something I could do readily right now, or
I
I
think
mean,
so.
we're right
Okay.
by we're in the docking bay.
Yeah.
Just by all our stuff.
Yeah, I think. Is this worth a pull?
Heck yeah, it is.
Even though we're in 0G, it's way too heavy for me to pick up.
Yeah, I think this is probably pull, and the pull would include you successfully finding the place to put the jumpers.
Anna's little claw hands won't allow for it.
Durango just doesn't actually want to go pick anything up. Ooh, I saw a wobble.
Oh my god. Towards the top. He's getting one 4 rows from the top.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and he is.
Oh, that one's going smooth.
He's in the clear.
Yeah. Everything's fine. No one's going to die tonight.
Yeah, so you
that's like way more stressful than it should be.
so you've got a pretty heavy external battery unit basically now on like a rucksack, something like that.
I'm thinking like it's a backpack.
Yeah.
Almost like a jetpack looking
right.
canisters.
Yes, you bring the connector cables, the contact cables. Sorry, everyone.
We're not car people.
We're
We're fantasy
people.
people.
The
Yeah.
sci-fi tubes.
Yeah, this side. Bring the cables, and you find the place on the wall where the cables go, and they go, and you see that specific area of the wall leading up to the door and around kind of light up. And you see the lights there, chung, 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 chung. And the door is now operable.
Okay.
All right, Anna, you want to go first?
She's already.
So you, I think, still need to turn the lever here.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'll give it a pull.
The lever turns and you gain access to the engineering segment of the ship.
Great.
So as that door opens, what's the... so you come into a corridor that has 3 options in it. The first thing that you see, and I think the amount of power that you have you've sent to the door expands a little bit into this corridor, into the lighting. The first thing that you notice, which is pretty weird, is that large sections of the wall in here are covered with a matte black substance that is completely absorbent of light. It looks like that there is, you can't even judge the depth of the things that it is attached to or painted on. It covers, let's say, about half of the wall in this area.
Anna kind of blends in then.
We just see a little line for your voice box like hovering in midair, and that's it.
Yeah.
I bet you this is what they paint the hexagons of the Dyson sphere with. I mean, like, this stuff, it's pretty dark, man.
Anna, do you have any sort of something that can figure out what the substance is?
No. I
But
am a robot. I do not process material, but I can make an educated guess.
Please.
This is the same material that I am made out of.
Oh.
It identifies as the same material.
And you hold one of your clawed arms up against it. And the two of you can tell, I don't know whether you are going to reveal this talent, that whatever it is makes the paint that Anna is painted with look kind of shabby.
And do you say that to me?
Oh, yeah. No, totally, Anna. Yeah, for sure. Thanks.
I am a superior robot.
No. That's one of the pre-programmed lines from the Anna series of robots.
Overly confident. Yes. It's one of my traits.
My uncle really scraped the bottom of the barrel with this one.
I'm neutral. Are there names on these
Yes,
doors?
there are. So the 3 names on the doors that you face are the power core, the robotics and nanite storage bay, and the life support bay.
let's head to robotics. Maybe there's a robot in there that can tell us what happened.
Yeah, that sounds good to me. And, like, robots need grease, right, Anna?
I am well greased.
Damn it, Anna.
Yes. So you enter this room. I think there's just about enough power from where you kind of clamped on previously for these doors, this door to open. Entering the room, this is much larger than the corridors that you've been in previously. It's kind of a hangar. You see a sort of maze of silent machinery and deactivated robots. That looks like this area would normally, when it's active, be really bustling with kind of machines and robots rushing around here and there. You see a bunch of kind of repair areas where these units were constructed and repaired. You see some of the robots kind of frozen mid-task, repairing their brethren. You also see probably 10 to 12 large cylinders that go from floor to ceiling. At the bottom of these cylinders, you see there is about probably a yard or two, a meter or two for our international audience, of what looks like black sludge. There is no power in this room,
Okay.
so it kind of recedes into darkness.
Would Anna, being a bot herself, recognize that these are just sleeping? These can be powered back up. Are they broken?
So I think that's probably a pull.
Okay.
Yeah, the assessment of the state of the robots.
I truly hope somebody knocks over this tower in just the most innocuous check possible.
yeah.
Like, are these robots turned on? Death. That's really all I would want. It has exactly
Are we
enough.
ruling one hand?
Oh yeah. The death robot has exactly enough power to laser beam through your entire body, and then it turns back off.
Yeah, and I think this is stressful for you, Anna, as far as you experience stress, and that this is a room full of what feel like dead robots.
Yeah.
Like this is,
Yeah.
but you approach kind of somewhat tentatively, and you get the sense that they have all just been powered down. They're
Okay.
you can see kind of recharge units on the walls where they would typically go and change their batteries out. They don't seem to be functional, and you see a sort of on a couple of places you see a line of robots waiting for new batteries, and they just all appear to run out of power. Yeah, this whole room is just totally without power.
I don't know if this comes off as gruesome, but Anna, do you need any extra parts? We could.
Anna is perfect.
Oh yeah, okay, you're right.
Yeah, for sure.
I would say. So, do you think what kind of senses does Anna have, or ability to scan and sense things?
Let's see. Well, she can, I think, yes, scan a room, probably heat sense. She can hear, like, kind of like,
Microphones.
yeah, has some microphones in there. I think temperature and sound are probably some of the big ones.
And it probably has like a Wi-Fi receiver of some
Yeah.
sort. If there's like any active network around.
Yeah, but like no smell,
Yeah.
no sense of smell or touch.
Right.
Yeah, you just the only readings you have are how much force is being put onto like your claws or whatever. So like you
So it's like resistance.
yeah, you can pick up a soda can and be like, okay, I need 13 grams of force to successfully pick this up, but that's about it.
Takes her so damn long to pick up.
And why is she picking up soda cans all the time?
Damn time.
Yeah. So I think the other thing that you see as you get close is there's a human body
Ooh,
at a workstation at what looks like a computer station.
like in a spacesuit or no?
No spacesuit.
Oh, jeez.
And I think the other thing that you can see as you roll further in, and you probably have better visual capabilities than the humans, Anna, is there are, I suppose, large like hangar bay type doors that look like automated airlocks where the robots seem to have been going in and out, and you can see through the, I guess, probably smallish windows in here. Like this is the central kind of locus point of that huge shroud that has, so that it seems as if the robots in here have been going in and out onto this, whatever this structure was.
Is the computer on?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no power in this room.
Yeah. How much power is our like portable power pack using to keep that door open and like these lights on? Is there like
Is there enough power?
I think,
Yeah.
I mean, I think it probably has to, it has to be connected to that place in order to power it.
right?
But you can remove it from there and
Yeah. I guess is it draining power quickly at all, or do we have time to
Yeah, like
walk around in here.
How much can we move that power around?
I think I'm not going to give you a budget for that power.
Cool.
Currently.
Sounds good. So if we're really, really fast, we can unplug the power cables from the outside and pull them inside and try and turn stuff on in here.
We could put something in the way of the doors so when they close, they don't close.
That's a way better idea.
you could
This is why you're the old timer.
you could put one of these builder robots in the door, and it will hold it open. They're built to hold 500 pounds of weight.
Let's do it.
do it.
Yeah. So do you think it was just Anna who saw the body further in, or was that everybody?
I think as Anna went and kind of bustled around, you kind of
Yeah, I think she kind of reported as she was like,
Oh my god, there's a body in here.
yeah,
Oh man.
just kind of like slumped over the computer screen. The
With
keyboard.
my past, I don't care much.
Man, he's so cool. Can we go up and see how they might have died? Was it like vacuum came in here or something else?
Mm-hmm. So, all right, I think this is probably a pull for you, Reed, if you're attempting a diagnosis.
Dr. Durango, on the case.
He's pulling from the bottom.
oh, it wiggled.
Yeah,
Oh my
that's a
gosh.
successful pull the tower is building. So you see, as you, how squeamish are you?
Extremely.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
So you're like trying to gingerly kind of pull this body back, and it slumps back onto the seat, and it appears to be kind of flash frozen, basically. Well, not necessarily flash frozen, but reasonably rapidly chilled to,
Okay.
I guess, extremely cold temperature, like very low kelvins, which is, I believe I wrote somewhere in here, I can't remember exactly, like minus 450 Fahrenheit. It's very cold.
Yeah.
So cold appears to have been the cause of death as far as you can ascertain.
Is there
Okay.
frost in the room?
Certainly on the body.
Yeah.
But
I
not
don't
like,
think there would be much elsewhere because I don't think there's many kind of damp things in a robotics
sure.
Yeah.
facility.
Okay.
Do we see like broken blood vessels indicating like exposure to vacuum?
I
Or-
actually think not. I think
Okay, so
I think there
frozen
is.
first.
I think there is. So I said before that it felt like a void or vacuum. I think there is still air in the
Okay.
ship, and I think you could probably have told that. And Anna's spectrometer
Sure.
from this. So there is atmosphere inside this. It's just very cold
Okay.
and
Now-
powered down. The other thing you see is a name label on the lab coat, which says Dr. Leo Garin, lead robotics engineer. Looks like a person in their late 30s, kind of tall, glasses, kind of wrinkly lab coat, and the pockets are kind of stuffed with small tools.
Durango vomits in his spacesuit.
Do you have spacesuits that will clean that up?
On our budget.
I don't think so.
That's gonna be real gross for you, Durango, for the rest of it.
So early, too.
That's the first dead body I've ever seen.
Now, you said there's black sludge in the room.
Inside these cylindrical units.
Okay, I see. So not exposed to the cold.
So at the very bottom of these tall cylindrical units, there's this like couple of yards layer of black sludge.
Not exposed to the cold. It's like within.
No, it's inside these whatever is inside these glass units. You're laughing at me using yards for the sake of our
No,
audience.
I'm laughing at myself,
Oh.
picturing Durango with a spacesuit full of vomit.
Yeah, zero gravity vomit.
Yeah, it's not good.
Pretty unpleasant.
There are little windshield wipers on the inside of like the visor to keep the visual clear, but yeah, it's just floating around in there.
Can Anna sense the heat temperature of what's in these cylinders?
No heat.
No heat.
Yeah.
Okay.
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 And also no power to these cylinders.
Yeah.
Right.
Should we put one of the robots in the door?
Yeah, I guess we should.
Builder robot.
Yeah, I think this
She
is
points
another
one
job
out.
for you and not me because I can't lift heavy stuff, as previously established 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a pretty heavy
Okay.
unit, but I think it is probably on tracks, so it's probably at least pushable, but
Okay.
not easily.
No,
So
it doesn't have
both-
superior wheels like Anna.
Yeah, it sure seems like those
mean-
wheels could use some grease.
Yeah, I think this is a pull. I am worried you guys are going to die way before you learn anything about the mystery.
It's a lot harder to lose the game of Jenga than it feels like in your
From
scene.
here, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but that last pull I did was pretty freaky.
Okay. Well, I hope you're feeling appropriately tense.
Exactly.
Oh, with ease.
Okay, very good.
We did it with ease.
Yeah, so it takes you a little while, but you manage to, I guess there are ramps in this room. So you're able to roll the builder robot up,
Yeah.
put it in the way of the door, and then you remove the batteries and the clamps, and the door, and then, chunk, 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 chunk. And it starts to squish the robot a little bit, and then it stops. And yeah, so you have a way out. You will have to climb over the builder robot,
It's okay.
but that's okay. Well, is it for a wheeled robot?
I just demonstrated I
For
could
the,
carry
for
a
the
robot.
humans, yes. Oh yeah, how heavy is Anna droid?
And
I know that's a pretty rude question.
no one's ever asked. Lighter than a builder robot because she's more of an information robot.
Right.
So she's relatively lightweight. She only has like one big wheel.
Okay. All right. Pick upable by 2 humans.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd say so.
Okay.
And is it like a street wheel or is it an off-road wheel?
Off road.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely off road.
Extreme.
Yeah. And so you connect up the battery to, I guess, the kind of desk area by the computer. Is that the
Yeah.
idea?
Yeah.
Anna points out a panel where it would most likely be.
Right.
Thanks, Anna.
And the computer starts powering on. Chunk, 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 chunk. Zup, 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 zup. And I think as the computer, like, kind of the monitor flickers into life, it casts more light upon these containment units, as you now realize they are. You can see labeling on them. The labeling says nanites, and about half of them are broken open.
With no remnants.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. So you see, some of them, you can see there is sludge at the bottom, and the ones that are broken open are empty, completely empty.
Nanites.
Nanites. Yes. The computer powers on, and there's no password screen. It just goes straight to the personal log of Dr. Leo Garin. And the log, there are a number over the course of several weeks. The information you glean from this is that the task, or the responsibilities of Leo Garin were both to construct and maintain the robots that were working on the material production facility outside and recombination facility that is primarily external to the station, and to produce and look after the absorbent nanites that are also part of this process. The logs for many weeks are very kind of unremarkable. The process appeared to be going extremely well. It was scaling up at a rapid degree, both the production of whatever the robots were producing, which I think probably would be in here somewhere, and I think it would be called something like crystals or wafers. So it appears as if there are 2 separate things being produced. One of them is nanites and one of them is these wafers and crystals. The robots are instrumental to these processes, and it's all going well until apparently there were problems, particularly problems with the behavior of the nanites. Specifically, these nanites were apparently supposed to adhere to the crystals or to these wafers. Whatever the programming in the nanites that was supposed to make them do that was going a little bit haywire. There is also mention of power fluctuations that were creating problems. There is a mention, the most recent log reveals a mention of a recalibration of the containment units that apparently was unsuccessful.
So these containment units, they're like glass? Some kind of
transparent substance, yeah.
Did they break inwards or outwards?
Outwards, looks like.
I don't think Durango has any idea what's going on here. There's the space government just wants us to download all their data, so here we go. And
I feel like Anna would probably put her little lever.
As Durango's saying, here we go, he grabs Anna's little claw arm and plugs her in.
Yeah, so you download those logs.
Thank you, Durango.
Anytime.
Are we able to transfer that directly to space government, or will that take being in our...
Yeah, are you connected to the...
I don't think we're close. I think there's a specific range we have to be in for that to happen, and we are far enough away where we're not up-to-date technology enough to do that, be able to do that.
Okay.
Yeah. So maybe we'll have to go back to our ship, travel a decent amount, and then finally we'd be in range to do it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. What now?
Well, let's see.
Should we try and get the fusion generator online so we could maybe get life support online and not die if something goes wrong in our spacesuits?
That would be efficient.
Something already went wrong in your spaceship. We're gonna have to get you out of that as quick as possible.
Durango's just, a couple of tears coming in his eye because this is so unpleasant.
That's super Christ. Okay. Yeah. So you do you bring the battery with you?
Yeah.
I think so.
So you exit the robotics and nanite storage bay and walk across the hall into the left to the power core chamber. So we said that the door, there's no power in here, so this door is closed, but it does also have one of these handles on it. And this is a smaller door than the blast door to the whole engineering section.
Do any of you know how to repair a fusion generator?
I mean, not me.
Don't you take
That's
ownership?
a bit above my pay grade.
Yeah, he mostly does like cooking and cleaning.
I can screw in a nail to a...
Would Anna have an updated version of this type of fusion generator to know how to fix or to communicate how to fix it? I think that's what her role would be here.
I mean, I think this is going to be pretty high end given the nature of the vessel, but I think you, as a robot, know about how fusion generators work in general terms.
Okay.
Yeah. I assume we plug in the battery pack and can open the fusion generator door, or...
You can actually just open it with the handle.
Oh, okay.
So you try that first and it opens. It's manual and you can clunk. But yeah, so these smaller doors seem to open okay manually. It's the large blast doors that require power.
I see. Yeah.
And it opens. And this is a spherical chamber. The center of the chamber is the fusion drive itself, which is another kind of spherical unit with pointy things coming off it. There are a number of containers around it that you inform the others can contain plasma, that this is part of the process for stabilization of the fusion reactor.
I know.
Oh, very good. What else do you know about it? Can you describe the reactor for us?
Sure. Anna knows everything about fusion generators. There's a fuel preparation experimental reactor Yep. Okay. There's
Dude, have you ever heard Anna say,
I don't think they're supposed to say,
Something's wrong with Anna.
the fusion fuel is then heated to extremely high temperatures in a range of millions of degrees Celsius to create a plasma, a hot ionized gas where electrons are stripped from their nuclei. This is a necessary state.
Have you heard of a Celsius? I only know what Fahrenheits are.
Finally, there's the confinement stage. The plasma must be confined and maintained at these high temperatures and densities long enough for fusion reactions to occur.
Right. So you see this unit in the center of the room, and then what is around it looks to be primarily shielding. There's shielding and there's like huge cables and things like that would be taking the power of the rest of the ship. There is also a dashboard, big screen at the kind of front of the chamber between the door and all of this unit that looks to be the kind of display on control panel. It's blank, as it would be without power.
And I imagine it's all very cold. None of it's very hot, which is required in fusion reaction and plasma containment.
Yeah.
This whole thing looks shut down.
Kid, you might have to stay in that suit. I don't think we can get this thing online.
Yeah, I don't know how any of this stuff works. I must just make videos on space YouTube.
We probably don't have enough power.
So there are a few other things that you see as you walk into the room, kind of. So let's say you walked up to the kind of central, this control panel and looking over. It's a mess. So you can see like this black material, like tendrils, has kind of reached into the room through the door, around the sides, and up towards the fusion reactor. Same things that you saw on the walls. And you also see several bodies kind of collapse on the floor near these things, near these tendrils, with equipment in their hands. So you see like various types of weapons or tools kind of on the floor or in the hands of these figures. And the kind of black on the floor and the walls kind of creeping towards the center of the reactor. They don't appear to have touched the reactor.
Is it currently moving?
No, it's still.
Okay.
Human bodies.
Human bodies. Yeah. More kind of engineer looking dudes.
Do you guys want to go check that out? It didn't go so good for me last time.
Yeah, I guess I'll get a closer look. I don't want to touch nothing, but maybe I have like a glass vial or something to see if I can touch it with that instead of my hand.
Anna can touch it.
The black stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. Which one of you is touching it?
I'll touch it.
Okay. Sam reaches down and like scrapes along the floor.
Mm-hmm.
What comes off is a sort of thin, dry layer of some kind of black substance.
Well, it's not grease.
Yeah, it's not liquid.
Damn it.
Very thin.
Would she guess it could potentially be dry nanite?
That's a pretty good guess, I think. Yeah. So it's this kind of very thin but perfectly opaque.
Yeah, considering that we were just in a room where there was a container open of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, looking familiar. I share this guess.
I think at this moment Durango's really not feeling great, and he pulls his arms in from his spacesuit and takes a big puff off of a little e-cigarette
Vape?
Yeah,
Durango's vaping in the vomit suit.
He's got to do something to make himself feel a little bit better about the situation he's in.
Mm-hmm.
But that vape gets pretty hot, if that makes any difference whatsoever outside of his spacesuit.
Mm-hmm. So I guess how much would the heat of the spacesuit exude into the surrounding area? Because spacesuit's got to be very well insulated to for you not to die of cold.
At least the visible light of like the little glow in the vape would get out, but I don't know about the infrared.
Yeah, so there's no response.
Okay.
Yeah, this substance doesn't respond to that.
Listen, I don't know if we want to activate this substance. It looks like it was doing something. It might have been the thing that killed these guys. Now, if we keep it cold, I don't think it's going to activate.
What are you talking about? I just want some of the blueberry bubble gum.
Oh, I thought you were smarter than that.
No, I'm just addicted to space nicotine.
Dr. Leo Garon said that the nanites were not acting as usual. It is assumed that when they are exposed to heat and they act properly, they are assumed to adhere to the crystals, otherwise known as wafers. But because of the unpredictability, decreasing the heat that we produce would likely be smart.
Okay. That means no more blueberry bubblegum vape liquid?
No, Durango.
Oh, man.
And I think that's a very fair guess, given that you know that the center of this fusion chamber would have been extremely hot, and that appears to be where they've been going towards. But they just stopped,
Yeah.
and they didn't respond to, I don't know how much heat would have been transferred outside the suit, but Anna would certainly be giving off a little bit of heat as a.
She's got a disclaimer engraved on her that says does not confirm, no confirmed accuracy. Please fact check. Anna can be wrong, can be incorrect.
It just engraved so tiny on like the inside of the wheel well so that no one can see it.
Yeah. So yeah, you're standing amidst there are a couple of bodies, and then there's these various kind of weapons or tools or something on the floor.
How does it look like they died?
You reach down and grab one of them with your robot claw, turn them over. I think also from cold.
Okay.
Yeah, cold, and I guess you probably can't breathe if it's the air's that cold too. So it'd be some combination of cold and asphyxiation.
We didn't bring any weapons. What kind of weapons do these guys have?
So you look a little closer. They look to be EMPs.
Okay.
Yeah, but like jury rigged. I don't think that this crew would have had military grade EMP weaponry, but these appear to be like EMPs from a lab or something that have been bolted together into some kind of
Do they look like they'd work still?
They look certainly powered down, but
Okay, I'm gonna grab
they're
one.
not broken.
I'll grab one.
Okay.
Kid, you should probably do the same.
I mean, it looks pretty heavy, but I'll give it a try.
Yeah. So I don't know whether you pull the trigger, you kind of shake it. There's no power in this currently.
Maybe it's like one of those little radios where you have to like shake it a lot and then that charges it up. So Drago's just standing there, just repeatedly shaking this thing over and over, hoping something happens. And nothing does.
No, nothing happens. It's heavy. You get tired.
It lasts about 3 minutes, and then trying to make sure that his companions aren't looking, Durango takes another drag off of his blueberry bubblegum vape.
Oh, that good stuff.
I just like the flavor.
Yeah. What next?
We're thinking life support, or you want to stay in here and do something?
I mean, without power, I don't know if we're going to get life support going.
So I would say this. So you can see, even without the power on to the dashboard control panel unit, that it seems like from the labeling, there are two sources of power to this station. The central one, which is like all symmetrically aligned, is to this fusion core. Then there is like a kind of bolted on display panel unit to the left that is labeled, I think probably like Dyson power. Yeah. Or Dyson Link or something like that. Both of them are dark.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, the strong suggestion is there are two sources of power for this station.
Okay.
Neither of which are engaged.
Does it look like the Dyson link goes outside of the ship?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you can see like cables going off into the wall and then out.
I mean, if this thing was like ever working, there could be a whole lot of power in there. It might be worth a try poking around in the Dyson link. Like, I don't know how to work a fusion reactor. I'd know even less how to work a Dyson link, but maybe if we turn it on, there's just a button that says engage.
That's a good idea.
I have those every once in a while.
Wow, you're really smart. You should get a promotion.
Hey, I should call my uncle one of these days. Uncle Madruga, whose name I definitely remember. Yeah, can we plug in the power pack near the computer for the Dyson link?
Yeah, so it's all the same kind of control panel. So you can plug that in.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, what happens?
Yeah, so the control panel like fires up.
Mhm.
It does the window screen.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And you see, yeah, it fires up and it says, you know, both sources of power are currently inoperable. You know, and then it's got like buttons for, you know, restart all of the elements that get the fusion reactor going, and then it's got the thing that says, you know, Dyson link, like mechanically severed or yeah, like physically disconnected.
Gotcha. Remembering back to our approach, could we see like a tether between the Dyson sphere and this ship anywhere? And did we see it severed somewhere?
So I think you saw like this whole kind of huge kind of filigree factory cloud. I don't think you would have seen any kind of particular element to that because you didn't know what you're looking at.
Right.
But you would guess at this point that it's probably somewhere in there.
Sure.
Yeah. And you think it's probably not going to be like a physical cable to the star.
Yeah.
That would be very far, but maybe it's some kind of reception unit or.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So yeah, power seems like it's probably not happening. I don't know how to turn on a fusion reactor. I don't think any of us does. Should we try and find whatever data might be elsewhere?
Yes.
We could take a spacewalk and see if we can connect it up.
Anna does not go on spacewalks.
I mean, I'll go on a spacewalk if I have to, but I'd rather stay where there's at least a little bit of atmosphere.
I think so. Whilst the fusion reactor is a highly confusing thing, I think you can see it has been made reasonably understandable how to turn it back on. It has multiple stages. There are stages that sound very sciencey. The final stage, though, and however, and the one that is flashing red is like captain's approval. So all the others are like engage plasma rods, like put the fuel in the thing, you know, all that kind of science stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the one that appears to be the error or the big problem is this captain's authority.
Okay.
It appears we need to find the captain.
Does it look like captain's authority was removed, or is it just whenever the reactor is turned on, you need the captain's authority to like go through the fire up process?
I think this is probably a pull.
Here I go, folks.
Yeah. Yeah, this is trying to figure out something technical is definitely beyond your capabilities.
The tower is shaky. Durango is in trouble.
Ooh.
Oh, no trouble at all.
Just made the bottom as unstable as physically possible.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
The second level from the bottom just has the middle peg left in it now because I've made bad life decisions. I'm so sorry, everybody.
Oh dear.
Can I put that one back and pick a different one?
How perilous. I don't think so.
Oh,
I'm
boy.
just
What's
gonna
done is done.
Gonna have to be extremely careful, I think.
Yeah.
It looks like this fusion core was shut down by the captain,
Okay.
and consequently, the captain's switch would need to be thrown in order for it to be turned back on again.
Sure.
Please. The captain's quarters are likely on the opposite end of the ship.
It sounds so far away. But I mean, I guess we have to get any data we can because the space government told us we have to.
Don't forget, we'll also get space bucks.
I do like space bucks.
You can buy more vapes.
Durango visibly perks up at this. Is it worth checking out what might be in the life support? Or, I mean, like, we're not going to get it turned on.
I mean, we don't have to revert power to anything, so we could just take a look
Yeah.
and move on.
All right, yeah, let's see what's in there. It's probably going to be more dead people. I hope not.
I'll take a look.
Yeah, you poke your head inside the life support bay. In here there is ice all over the walls. There is definitely some kind of humidity or condensation in here. It's cleans the walls under the equipment. There are a bunch of pipes. There's some kind of like pumping units. This looks like much more like a janitor's basement than the previous rooms. You can see there are environmental controls, dials, and screens. They look to be somewhat cracked and kind of crazed, perhaps because there was more humidity in this room for expansion and contraction. You can see oxygen recyclers, air filters, and temperature regulators. You are familiar with all these. They're much bigger, but they're kind of similar things to what you have in your own ship. Let's see. You can see, yeah, there is a computer screen in here as well. That's more or less all you can see in here. There aren't any people in here.
Is there power to the computer?
No.
I mean, we fired up all the other ones. Might as well see what's on this one.
Yeah.
Maybe there's some space nudes.
There's a 10% chance of space nudes.
We have to roll a d10. We have to.
Yeah. All right. Well, roll two d6s for this.
All right.
No, roll 1d6. This is ludicrous. If you get a 6, the space nudes.
One.
Oh, no.
What's the opposite of space nudes?
Everybody's in like
Okay.
the multiple layers.
Yeah. Highly clothed people. Yeah, I think you turn it on. You see there is a folder that says Space News. There's also a number of logs. Do you open the Space News folder?
Absolutely. Space
Yeah.
nudes is the first thing.
It's one of your first cousins.
Oh,
Yeah, and it's real. It's really
Beatrice Madruga?
really hardcore stuff.
I mean,
She's a Paris Hilton type figure.
shall I upload the data?
No, not this data. I mean, well, I guess it's here. It's probably everywhere. It seems like she's on Space OnlyFans. I can't unsee that. More vomit in in Durango's spacesuit.
Yeah, it seems like it was an act of rebellion against the Madrigal family.
Yeah.
You also see some logs for the workers in this unit. The maintenance log details that the environmental systems began to experience a lot of power surges and cutouts. They were struggling for more than a week to try and stabilize them. There are diagnostics of decreasing effectiveness of the systems, and spikes in temperature and pressure, and those diagnostics then just cut off as the power appears to be completely cut to the unit.
Okay. Anna plugs in. She gets all the data.
No, I mean, yeah, it's fine.
Am I
Beatrice-
that pretty? Her line on her face goes, what color would that go? Green. She's very
Yeah.
happy.
Like a little smiley face.
Yeah.
Is there anything we want to grab from the ship before when we go past the docking bay again towards the rest of the Helios?
Well, you can grab another spacesuit if you want to.
That's probably a really good idea.
Yeah.
Can we take like 15-minute break? I'm going to go get a shower, new spacesuit, try again. Hopefully no more dead bodies.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So yeah, you re-enter the
Madruganite 7.
Madruganite 7. There are some alarms going off.
Oh,
On our ship?
On our ship?
Yes.
What sort of alarms are going off?
There's alarms that are directing your attention to an error message to the computer. The computer that does your navigation and things like that.
Yeah.
The error message says, cannot release docking clamps.
Cannot release
Yeah.
them?
Not release
So it's
docking
like we're
clamps.
stuck to it.
Yes.
oh wow.
Yeah. So the ship had been, attempting to make sure that you could make an exit if you needed to.
Right.
You can't.
Okay.
We can get in the ship. It's just that we can't.
You can get in the
can't
ship.
detach.
The airlock is still working fine, but the ship, is saying that it can't leave.
Oh,
Okay. And it seems fine to me. We'll deal with it later. And I go take a shower.
Anna starts going through the undocking procedures, which are SPDUP 006, and starts running through all of the different procedures and kind of like spot checking what could potentially go wrong and starts troubleshooting.
Yeah. So the problem is immediately obvious, and that's that the docking clamps on the station side won't release. They're inert. So when you kind of docked in, your docking clamps from your ship went in. I guess it was some kind of like spring-loaded mechanism.
Yeah.
Chunk, chunk. That was fine. It won't release now.
There's no manual override option.
Doesn't appear to be.
It appears our current procedure is not going to be suitable for this solution.
Do we have can we see the clamps, or is it kind of hidden from us?
I think you can probably see them outside. Yeah. They're large, secure.
Is anything visibly wrong with them?
Not visibly wrong. It's just that they're unpowered.
Okay.
Yeah. So like the pneumatics necessary to release them. And I think, for this kind of thing, you would want spacecraft to be quite tightly bound together. So I think that they're intended to be very secure, and without power, they can't release.
Is there anything besides the docking clamps? Is there any connection between the two ships?
There's the airlock.
Or
Primarily.
so there's
And then
like the place we can walk through, but is there any like material on the ship that is connecting the two besides like the docking clamps and like the gasket seal? to
Yeah,
keep
so
the air
I think
in?
that's the main connection. So I think there would probably be, I mean, you tell me, like, I would imagine you have your airlock and there's probably some kind of lines of touch communication and maybe even like recharging or something. Yeah, I don't know. But like, there would be something, but it's not
Yeah.
massive. There's some lines of connection, but I imagine they're not functioning currently because there's nothing functioning inside
Right.
the Helios.
Okay. And I assume that on our side of that dock, it was super cold as well on our side of the dock. Did that like leach?
Well, in the airlock?
Yeah. So
you're-
the airlocks like connect in one big open chamber, and then we have a closed door that leads to the rest of the ship.
Yeah.
I assume it was cold in the space where all of the air was touching, but was it cold on the other side of the door as well?
Inside your ship?
Inside our ship.
No.
Our
So
ship still has power.
Yeah,
Yeah.
your ship has power. It's whatever heat and air it lost, it recreated.
Okay. After I get done with my nice, warm, steamy shower, I think I might close our second door in the airlock just to. So all airlocks have the inner door and the outer door.
Yep.
I would close our outer door
Okay.
To-
To the
to the
Helios.
To the Helios, just minimize the connection between the two ships as much as possible.
sure.
Smart.
But
While you're all inside,
Yeah,
or just while you're inside having a shower.
after I'm done and go back into the Helios.
Okay. So you close that door.
Yeah.
Yep. I think that makes sense.
Okay. So we could not determine how to release the docking
So the
clamps.
downside of that, I guess, is that's probably a manual process because it would be a power from the Helios side. So I think you would have had to. So well, maybe
Each ship would have two doors.
Yep.
The inner
Oh,
and the outer.
okay.
So
You
I'm
just-
closing our ship's outer door.
Okay. So we say that would still be auto opening.
Yeah.
Closing all of our
Sure.
doors possible.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then on the Helios side, it's just open. I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah, that makes sense.
We will likely need to power the fusion reactor to undock.
I guess that means we have to go to find the captain so that we can turn on their fusion reactor.
Yes.
Oh man, that you said it was probably on the other side of the ship.
Yes.
I don't want to be here as much. I want to be off the ship as soon as we can.
You likely smell much better.
I certainly smell much better. We didn't see any industrial grease anywhere, did we?
I mean, I think there were probably some cans of grease in the robotics area.
While I was showering, were you two just hauling grease?
Yes,
over to
sure.
our
Let's say we
ship?
were doing that.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out how to possibly alternatively undock.
I think the biggest problem with that is getting the grease over the builder robot.
The builder bet.
So you can take a can of grease, but I think a barrel of grease would be very heavy.
Okay.
So that would be your issue.
Okay.
Maybe you're just like stockpiling them just
Right.
inside the builder robot for easy retrieval later.
You know what, guys? This pains me to say it, but space government's paying us a lot. Maybe we just forget about the grease.
But we're underperforming on all of our metrics. My uncle's a really metrics driven guy.
Well, show him the invoice from space government.
I hope that's enough.
Well, that's a good question. Are you intending to share the space government credits with the Madrigo Corp or keep it for yourselves?
My assumption was that whatever the ship makes, he gets a little kickback from it, but I don't know.
I mean, I have a lot of blueberry bubblegum vape cartridge liquid to buy, so like, if you don't want to tell him, I don't mind not telling him.
Okay.
Anna cannot lie.
Can Anna forget?
Anna. Can Anna forget? Her face turns yellow.
Her whole face?
Her whole face just turns a bright screen of yellow.
Oh no, she yellow screened. So hopefully Anna figures that one out. In the meantime, it looks like she's on autopilot following us further into the ship.
Yeah. So you now turn to the right into the main crab area of the ship, and that leads into there's a whole mess of rooms in here, and you can see, including the mess. So that's the mess is in the center, I think. I don't have the map in front of me, so you can just tell me where you want to go. So I think the doors in here are some of them are already open, others are openable. So yeah, where do you want to?
Okay.
What do you want to head to?
If people died who are not in cryo from being cold, maybe the people who are in cryo are okay.
I think that's good.
Okay, so you first stop and look into the cryo chamber. It is chilling and somber. You can see rows of cryopods, like quite a lot, several dozen. The pods are covered in a layer of frost. It looks like it's like a wine cellar, except instead of barrels, you've got all of these pods, and many of them kind of multi-layered up the walls to save space. Everything's dark.
Mm.
Can go ahead.
I was gonna say, can Anna make her face white to try to light up as much
Yeah, sure.
as room as possible?
What was the result of Anna's internal deliberation about whether or not she can forget what got her out of yellow screen?
She doesn't remember.
Very good.
Incredible.
Okay, so yeah, using your face as a torch, these pods look, from the outside at least, to be like powered off.
Mm.
I mean, it is all extremely cold.
Yeah.
I don't know how much you
But
know.
from the
you know about
environment, not from
cryostasis.
them.
Yeah, exactly.
Are they
Yeah,
all empty, or are any of them?
You have to look
populated?
in. You have to look in some. Yeah, because you can't tell from the outside because there's
Oh,
no
it's like
heat signature.
frosted?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's frosted, but they're not all clear. There'll be like a window on top, right?
Right.
So you'd have to go and look in some to see what's inside.
Yeah. Can I look in a window
Yeah, sure.
or
So
several until
yeah,
I find someone or no one?
right. So yeah, they are most, I would say they're all full, the ones that you look at. They all have people in. So let's see. These people look to be frozen.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that you would know
Right.
whether that is a good thing or a bad thing.
Yeah.
How many did you look in?
7.
Okay, so at least one of those, one of the people in these pods. So one of the pods is, you look down the side, there is black kind of crawling up it, and you look inside, and the person. Oh, do they have it on them, on the
You
face?
can call it a corpse.
Yes. Well, we don't know. Right? Yeah, they could be cryoed.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I don't think it's necessary. I think there is kind of some black on the outside. I don't think it's necessarily kind of on the inside though.
Okay. But
Because this person would have been extremely cold to begin with.
yeah, so there are some that are contaminated with this stuff and some that aren't.
Yeah, but the people inside look more or less the same. Yeah,
Okay.
and I think the black. So I would say the outside of the cryopod, when it's working, wouldn't be cold. And
Right.
particularly, there would be some part of it that's the heat exchanger.
Right.
So I think that part is probably the part where the black
Yeah.
goo had covered.
Right. I mean, do we want to? Well, no, we don't want to try and take anyone out because it's super, super cold in this room. Never mind, that's a bad idea. Are cryopods mobile?
No,
They're like affixed to the wall.
big, heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the good thing about this is that if they are alive, they'll stay alive.
Yeah, that's true.
At least they're not designedly mobile. Like
Yeah.
you could probably like plasma cut it off its base and then put it
Sure.
on wheels.
I think we can give data to space government and they can come deal with the
Can
cryo.
Can Anna tell if it's cold enough for cryo freeze?
I think, I mean, it's pretty close to absolute zero, which is, I imagine, probably below what cryo would put people into.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, from your records.
Okay.
Yeah, this is extremely cold. I think, I mean, do you want to pull? See how much you know about cryo?
You can always decline.
Yep.
I'm not gonna.
Yeah, okay.
I think she's going to. She doesn't.
You're like, these people are cold.
Yeah. You see, the thing about Anna is that she's programmed to care about her people,
Uh-huh.
not all people. That's why she didn't
Yeah.
really react to the original body. She says, "Oh yeah,
My crew's okay.
not my people."
Yeah.
That's really touching. I'll stop dripping you.
Thank you, Jojo.
You know she's programmed to do that.
I will never forget you.
Well,
Was that a question?
does her face look a little yellow to you?
Something ain't right over there. Medical bay.
I don't know. I mean, should we prioritize finding the captain?
Yeah, I do see that sign that says laboratory and data analysis, and that's what we're here to get. So that seems like a worthwhile stop.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think that's a good one.
You move into the lab. It is a cluttered mess. There's a bunch of like abandoned experiments and darkened monitors. You can see kind of half-finished experiments. There are some samples that appear to be spoiled or shattered. You can see there is like frozen liquid dripping out of broken vials. There's papers that are kind of disturbed from the tables and scattered onto the floor. You see a whiteboard with a bunch of calculations and charts on it, with a chart with initially the line on the chart is going upwards in this gradual and exponential climb. It then kinks and starts leveling off. And there's a bunch of like calculation and question marks around that.
Any computers in here?
Yeah.
Lots of computers.
Yep. And written text in here as well. There's a bunch of notes.
I mean,
A lot of information here, I would say.
I'll just start taking pictures while you guys get the info from the
Yeah.
computer.
yeah, that
Start-
sounds good to me.
Porting in some of those calculations.
Yeah, I'll guide
data
your
points.
port into these computers again. It was kind of nice last time.
You guys got something weird going on. I'm going to go over here.
She's double porting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just your classic DP.
So
My DP procedure.
So I think here the units are close enough together that you kind of have to plug into the power into kind of a full bench rather than a specific machine. As you do that and the power kind of surges to life, the lights kind of flicker on above. It's the laboratory is bathed in this harsh, sterile light, and you can see dark shadows kind of cast in the areas of the room that are not illuminated. You hear, I think, you hear Anna, and all of you, you have the microphones, the hum of laboratory equipment restarting. You also, out the corner of your eye, see motion in the shadows. So I guess you guys probably see that. Anna, you're probably kind of fully engaged with the download.
Yeah.
You get a bunch of data and information. The most kind of initial data that organizes the rest of the experiments they appear to be doing is that there were anomalies in the amount of energy that was being produced by the Dyson sphere. So initially, the idea was, and this is extremely highly detailed, the plan was that initially they would run this factory producing these essentially solid state generators that create electricity by virtue of a heat gradient. So if one side of them is really hot and the other side of them is really cold, then it creates energy. They're made from a mixture of cesium and gallium. They're being mined from asteroids around this system by this robotic kind of factory. The idea being then, as these generators are constructed and coated with this extremely heat-absorbent nanite substance, that they'd start making the Dyson sphere, it would start generating energy, and that energy they could then, it wouldn't need to then be powered by the ship, that they could use the energy to expand and scale this production unit. And that was working extremely well, that they were, they went from producing a ship's worth of energy to producing hundreds, thousands of ships worth of energy that was then being pumped back into the factory. And that's how they managed to get to this kind of scale.
Self-sustainable.
Yeah, exactly. However, at some point, a few weeks before things apparently started going wrong, the amount of energy that they were getting from the Dyson spheres suddenly started decreasing. They'd build another 10% and it wouldn't give them 10% more power. Initially, it was quite small, but over time it leveled off and then in fact started dropping, that they were adding more area and getting less power. And that was then the complete focus of this lab. But all of these people were trying to figure out what was happening. Was it something wrong with these? I think they're called something like Seagam generators. Is there something wrong with the nanites? And so you can see there are wafers and crystals. There are nanites in these little chambers. And they were doing all these experiments and they just couldn't figure out what was happening. That's what you're focused on. You see some motion and you see the stain creeping along the floor.
Anna, how fast is that download going?
I am 89% complete.
And you see this, the black substance that has been spilled or come from somewhere, moving towards this bank of lit up monitors, and particularly towards the computers themselves. And I think you can probably see this is the hottest area of the room, and it's also powered.
Yeah, I think Durango's looking at it, backing up, knocking stuff off of tables behind him as he starts to slowly scramble backwards, watching this approach.
92% complete.
I think I'll jump up on top of a table and hope that's good enough.
I'm going to try to put tables in front of the flow and give us some time to actually download, because they'll have to maybe crawl over the table.
96% complete.
Yeah, you get up there and do that. I'm going to be on top of this table way in the back.
I think as you're kind of scrambling over the table, you see a bunch of notes that were written most recently. They're right at the top and they're handwritten and kind of scribbled rapidly. They are talking about the misbehavior of nanites within the station itself, and that they were trying to do various things to try and that they had broken out of containment, and that they were infiltrating other areas of the ship, and they were trying to like shut down power to areas, but none of it was working.
98% complete.
Yeah, and you see the nanites reach Anna's feet.
I tackle Anna away from the nanites.
Yeah, good luck over there, Jojo.
Yeah. So you tackle her away. Is the power unit still connected to the?
I mean, yeah,
computers?
if you only tackled me away, it's
Yeah.
like I'm not the power
Okay,
unit.
and so you see this black substance reach the power unit and start kind of moving up and over it. What'd you do?
Was that our only one?
Yeah, that was the only one.
Damn it.
We can't just leave it. We have to somehow break it now. We have to turn it off somehow, and I'm not reaching it. We gotta do it from afar.
Do you gonna have any weapons?
We have
not-
non-working pulse rifles. Or what
Yeah.
were they?
Is there like a scalpel or anything on one of these
Oh,
desks?
we are in a lab, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
How thick do we think power unit cables are? Because we probably set this power unit down like
Yeah.
a few feet away and then stretched like an extension cord into
Sure.
wherever it connects.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, not super thin, but maybe cuttable.
I pick up the scalpel, I look at it, and I look over, and then I toss it to Jojo. I'm like, you got this, bud.
This is definitely a
Yeah.
pull.
Oh yeah.
Cutting a live wire with a metal scalpel.
I'm like, I don't, what do I do?
I think the ideal approach is to jump, flip, like completely upside down over it and swipe through the cable so you're not grounded when you cut this live wire. Which, I mean, with
Pretty acrobatic.
JoJo's mysterious background,
Yeah.
who knows what he's been up to?
Circus. Oh, folks, it is a wobbly
This
tower.
tower
Oh
is
my
really
goodness.
wobbly.
Drew
He
is
is-
very tentatively
He's
approaching
what you
this.
call an expert Jengar. Jengar.
A Jengar.
Expert.
It's tight.
Oh, that wire looks so live.
I'm so sorry for taking the easy one from the bottom.
And
that
these-
was a really bad decision.
Oh, no, now you have to put it on top.
These black nanites are really swarming over the battery.
Oh my
It's so
god.
tippy.
We still have JoJo.
Success. Jojo, you slice the wire and
And jump at the same time.
jump at the same time, and you see energy surge through the scalpel, and it glows red hot for a moment and just shoots out of your hand.
Yeah.
You see where it lands, the nanites that were going after the battery, or at least some portion of them, an arm kind of splits off and moves towards the scalpel. And then the kind of the power flowing sputters to a halt because it has no full connection. And you see these nanites just like they pause and then they kind of start sliding down towards the floor. They're still moving, at least momentarily.
This room should be sealed off.
Yeah, that seems like a really good idea. This stuff seems bad.
I only have 98% of the data, but it is a majority of the data.
I mean, that's an A plus. Like, space government's got to be happy with that, right?
I'm worried about our ship.
Yeah,
It's a hot ship.
it's a really sexy ship. Yeah, Uncle Madruga knows how to pick them.
It's just a rectangle.
The sexiest shape, just like Anna.
Oh, I am blushing.
The little mouth screen goes pink, like two little pink circles.
And I think you're all kind of backing away.
Oh, yeah,
Yes,
we're getting out of the
definitely.
room.
And
A wide berth around any nanites.
I think as you're backing away, the closest door is the medical facility rather than to the corridor. And so I think you kind of back away, you kind of reach behind, turn the handle and move backwards into the medical chamber. And as you kind of turn around, you like, put your hand back, you can see the goo doesn't seem to be following you. You put your hand back, there's a gurney, it's on wheels, you kind of push back, look around, there is a corpse on the gurney. looks in pretty bad shape. The face is like twisted into a rictus of pain.
I'm gonna pull a block to not vomit in my spacesuit again.
You're gonna die by your vomit?
no.
Oh,
Oh, it's so tippy.
It's what my family would say, tippy canoe.
And Tyler too.
Right?
You see, it's this cold, sterile environment. There are multiple bodies on
Oh, he's going from the very top.
gurneys. Nice.
Oh.
Um,
Oh.
you see
It's up.
I hold it in.
several med beds with white cloths over the top of them. You see some of them are stained. There are surgical lights hanging uselessly from the ceilings. The drawers and cabinets, some of them are open. You can see some of them, like the tools are out on the side. There's a central terminal. You can see the body that you had kind of put your hand back on appears to have been autopsied. The chest is opened up, and you can see scalpel and tools next to it. Let's see. Yeah, there are multiple consoles. This room is full of the dead in various forms.
Looking at the autopsy body, Durango's just thinking to himself, "They're just baby back ribs. They're just baby back ribs. They're just baby back ribs."
Yes. You also, I think, see the body of a medical officer who's just kind of slumped against a door in the rear of the room that has a locking handle on it. That says, I'm going to say it says above it, quarantine.
Ooh.
This is a female.
So we don't have any power, so we can't get any more data out of these computers. Is there any door besides quarantine in the way we came?
Yeah. Yes, there is another door back to the corridors.
Okay. I mean, quarantine seems like a pretty bad place to me.
Maybe we don't open that.
We should at least observe.
Yeah,
Is there a
there's a
viewing
window
window?
in it. You can see through the window. There's a cryopod inside.
But we can't see the details of what's inside the cryopod.
Not from here.
Do we think the space government wants to know data about the cryopod that's in quarantine? Like, is that strictly necessary, or is 98% good enough?
The space government wants to know all information.
Fuck! Anna, you might be literally killing me.
It is the question of if the data is accessible.
So the computers aren't on. There are these several autopsied corpses that you could look inside if you wanted to.
Anna, do you want to take pictures of those? I don't think I can look at them too long.
Well, you were.
I can take pictures.
Jojo was taking pictures.
Anyone take pictures? I'm just going to be over here in the corner.
As long as you don't puke.
I'm holding it in okay so far, but I don't think I could do that again. That tower's really tippy.
Keep your temperature down. Do not be hot.
Takes another drag of his vape.
Yeah, so you have a look at some of these corpses. The autopsying procedure has tended to focus on the heart and nervous system. These people appear to have died of terror. Like in one of them, the heart is just like stopped completely, and you can see some notes. I think in some others you see there is residue underneath the fingernails from metallic residue that appears they've been like clawing at the door or a wall. And from the looks on the faces, they died pretty afraid.
So, but we haven't seen evidence of these nanites absorbing or going into these bodies. All these bodies have been frozen.
Yeah, no, none of these bodies appear to have nanites inside them.
Okay.
These people seem to have been.
I wonder why they're so afraid.
Are there like autopsy notes about the circumstances of the deaths.
There are computers.
That aren't powered.
Yeah.
Can Anna transfer enough of her power into a computer to turn it on and export data?
I think you could pull to do that.
Are you guys okay saying goodbye to Anna if this doesn't work?
Anna, I'm never going to be okay saying goodbye to you. I think we have something really special here.
Oh boy.
Yeah, there's a lot of information in these
toward the
computers.
Right. I tried this whole side. I would try any of the other three. I went from the bottom to top on that
Side
right
that
side. Yeah. Ooh. You can do it. I believe in you.
We're going lower mid.
Yeah. Oh my god. This is so stressful.
Just a bit of, just really teasing that tower.
Wobble.
Just teasing that tower.
It's like halfway out.
You can do it. You can do it. You can do it.
Oh,
And it's plugged into these
are you
computers.
putting it back?
No.
Jesus Christ.
Why did I suggest playing this game? This is more stress than I've felt in months.
Oh, yeah!
Wow.
Well done, Anadroid.
Your hands are shaking.
Oh! Very good.
Oh.
Okay, so
Amazing.
you make connection with this central medical station computer bank.
Yeah.
You now have access to autopsy reports and logs. In the autopsy reports, it details the death of several crew members. These deaths happened before the power went out.
Before the power went out.
Yeah, so they didn't die of freezing. They, I mean, had they, there wouldn't be any autopsies. I'm saying
Right,
at that point,
sure.
everyone. There are crew members from various parts of the ship. There are engineering. There's some who were kind of more. There's even like a kind of janitor maintenance guy. Like these people died alone in unexplained circumstances in which they were found in cardiac arrest. And yeah, completely terrified. The only common denominator seems to have been that there were power surges in the areas that they were working before they were found.
And the power was still on in the rooms in which they were found?
Yes.
There was just a surge.
Yeah,
before.
so like this was before there were any real problems in
Sure.
the unit, although I think maybe there's like 6 or 7 of these people and there's like one a week or so before, and then they were increasing in number as things went more and more wrong. There is a medical officer's like psych log talking to other crew members. I think maybe including one of the ones who's then subsequently autopsied, but also including others. There are a lot of kind of details about the mental and physical state of the crew. This medical officer is noting that many of the crew were increasingly reporting hearing whispers and seeing shadows moving, specifically shadows moving independently of any light source.
And hearing whispers?
Hearing whispers, seeing shadows. There is some kind of various attempts at speculation on the part of the medical orderlies. Like this, they are trying to figure out, is this psychosomatic in some sense? We're under a ton of pressure. Everyone is freaked out because of this loss of power generation from the Dyson sphere, which is what we're supposed to be here to do. Like, is this pressure manifesting from above? Like, do they feel under stress from their superior officers? But then, there does seem to be this increase and this correlation, and that typically it would have to be extremely severe pressure to lead to cardiac arrest spontaneously. So, there is this, they're trying to figure it out, these medical personnel, and they're aware of the nanites having broken out of containment, but they're saying these bodies are not nanite infected. There's no foreign bodies in here. But some of these people appear to have been going mad even previously. They'd come in talking to the psych officer about these visions and the sense of persecution and paranoia and being watched. And these are they seem to be extremely commonly experienced symptoms, basically. And I think you get a sense from these logs that the medical personnel themselves they're unable to maintain an objective external view on it. They are feeling a similar sense of persecution.
That's some really dark stuff, Anna. Are you doing okay downloading all this information?
Yes, I do not care about most humans, only my human. Can I just throw a theory out there?
Yeah.
Based on my analysis, it seems that a common denominator may be the energy source. The energy source coming from the dwarf planet? Dwarf planet? Dwarf star.
Red dwarf, yeah.
May be causing the issue. Maybe sentient?
Yeah, I mean, power surges, the fusion reactors are usually pretty stable. The external power source was that Dyson sphere. Like, if power surges preceded all of these things, it makes sense that it'd come from there.
Much of what we know about dwarf stars are guesses, hypothesi. Hypothesis?
Hypotheses.
Hypotheses? Or hypotheses.
Yeah, so I think the thing that you would know having downloaded all this data is that, as far as you can tell, there weren't surges coming from the Dyson link.
Oh, okay.
That was increasing in power generation, but then kind of plateaued and started to decline, in fact.
Right.
Okay.
So something was...
Which doesn't mean the theory is wrong. It's just that...
Anna can be wrong.
But yeah, there's no evidence, at least you have currently, of surges of power coming directly from the Dyson sphere.
Are there any ship diagnostics saying where the power surges came from, or just that they happened?
Not in here.
Okay.
Oh, God.
We're going to have to hook Anna up again.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, not in the medical bay.
I'm happy to knock that tower down, you guys.
Let's see. What doors do we see from here? We see quarantine, back to cryo,
Into the mass.
into the mess,
Yeah,
and
that's
into the
inside.
cabins.
Yeah.
Cabins is where quarantine is, or is that a
No, quarantine is a small room in medical.
within this
Yeah.
room? Okay.
Are there any computers inside the quarantine room?
No,
I mean, that's a good at least. We don't have to go in there.
not that you can see, at least.
Yeah. Cabins or mess hall?
Mess hall.
Yeah.
Okay, you walk into the mess hall. It's large, a bunch of tables and chairs. There are overturned chairs, rotten and half-eaten meals on the tables. The observation windows are dark, with only the faintest outline of the Dyson sphere and the red star visible. You can only hear silence with the occasional creak of the ship's hull. You see on one of the tables a note, and that, I think, is all you see in the mess hall.
What does the note say if I go up and look at it?
Okay. So you pick it up. It is written in a kind of terrified scrawl. It details and describes the crew members, and it's to one of their friends in the crew, saying that they don't want to go to the medical facility. Like, they know there's a bunch of people are going, and like they don't want to be amongst those crazies, but like they are seeing a shadowy figure in the window, the observation window. It looks like a shadow, as if it had been cast by one of the crew, but there's no one in there at the time. They just saw it when they were in the door, I guess, of the observation chamber. Yeah. They say that they could see scratches on the window as well.
From the outside?
The deck doesn't say. Like these big gouge scratches.
The
Yeah, and I think that maybe they say like someone's trying to get in or out.
Does the mess hall have doors to the surrounding rooms, or are
Yeah.
they like open? Are there windows into
I
the other
think
rooms?
maybe there's the one to the observation chamber is open, and you can see that it's just dark inside, and you can see this big window out into the outside of the.
Do we see the scratches on that window?
Oh, I think that would absolutely pique our interest to go and see.
No,
No.
No.
No scratches?
you can't see any scratches on the window. That is the room that this note is describing, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can just see like a vast bloodshot eye, the red dwarf, and the what looks like a pupil of like a man-made pupil of this Dyson sphere, semi-constructed Dyson sphere in front of it.
If I go up to the observation area's door and just like peek in from the mess hall door, what do I see like around the observation chamber?
Let's see. So in this chamber, this lounge that was made for the crew's kind of recreation and entertainment, it looks like a theater or a planetarium. It is cold like everywhere else. The chairs are neatly arranged. The only light is coming from outside from this red dwarf star, so it's all kind of vaguely red lit on the interior. You can see a log on one of the tables towards the front of the room. You can't read it from here, obviously.
So I do see the red light on the walls. So it's not like this inky void nanite substance on the walls.
No,
I do see actual red light.
Yeah, I don't think you've seen any nanites in here.
Okay.
Not obviously.
I mean, I guess I'll go check out that log too. I'm sure it'll be fine in here.
Yes, you walk forwards and through this echoing chamber, and I think it's like kind of marble or metal or something on the floor, and you can hear your footsteps and they're echoing back off the walls at you, and you're walking up towards this window that you just read was where this person saw these shadowy figures like floating outside. You can't see anything. Like you just see this star that gets larger and larger, and as you guys observe from the door, you just see the small figure kind of walk up. How tall?
5'3".
5'3".
Hands shaking as he's reaching out,
walking, and just completely in front of and absorbed by this red dwarf. Maybe even like absorbed by the black pupil part of it. And you reach out, you take the log. Nothing happens. Your hands shaking as you turn it on, and these are battery powered devices, I guess. So it turns on. You see in this log, it's initially like a set of really poorly written poems about. Some of them are about a boy back home. Some of them are about the loneliness of being on a spaceship and struggling to make friends. And then increasingly, they're obsessively about this view out of the window. And there's all of these various descriptions of it, of this great eye, this big red star. And then the poetry drops completely, and it's prose, like urgently written prose, talking about dark figures moving across the surface outside the window. And initially kind of a bit laughingly, like, oh, I've been on the ship too long. And then it becomes more frightened. And I think that's probably all you get from the log. I think it.
Yeah, I think I'm reading
there.
it aloud over our comms as I'm standing in here alone, just getting slowly more and more like shaky in the voice, and I think about like 2/3 of the way through, I just like throw it down onto the table, like I can't read anymore, you guys. This is freaking me out, man.
Do you want to? This would be essentially an attune roll. Would you like to know a bit more? As you throw it down, it's your choice.
No, I don't think
Good
so.
choice.
That's a good choice.
Good
Yeah.
choice.
All right.
That tower
Yeah.
is scary, folks.
It's
Yeah.
so tippy. Yeah,
And so Draco flees from the room.
yeah. Kermit the Frog.
Yeah.
And yeah, behind you, just the unblinking stare of this great red eye.
Can I close the door into that room?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like a manual closing.
Yeah, I definitely flipped that switch.
So we're back in the mess hall.
Yeah, that room's bad.
It was quite a nice view.
Oh, don't say that.
That's what she said. Before it went off the rails.
So we have 2 rooms we haven't explored yet in this area.
Yeah,
The recreation and fitness and the cabins.
yeah. And then is there also like the bridge crab arm
Yeah.
to the third?
Like the command deck claw.
Yeah. Do you guys want to check out the last couple of rooms here, or head over towards the captain's quarters?
Well, the way I see it, Captain Quarters is our quickest way out of here, and I'm wanting to get out of here.
That sounds like a great plan to me. Anna, your joy and your opinion doesn't matter.
The only opinions that matter are your opinions.
She's looking directly at you. I'm not part of this.
That's what I like to hear.
Yeah. So you move towards the command pod.
Yeah.
There is a blast door. It is closed.
Son of a bitch.
Okay.
Somebody
Anna,
blast it.
what do we need to open it? Can Anna's power open it? Can
You could certainly try. That's a pull though. This is I would say that's a 2 pull. Yeah. This is more than opening
Let's
than turning on a
consider-
computer.
Okay.
Let's consider our alternatives.
Did we see any other power supplies scattered about this ship?
Not so far.
All right, we might need to look.
for
At least
power supplies in the
do we-
cabin?
Like nothing live.
Yeah.
Or
I mean, we have a plasma cutter back on the ship, but that also seems like a terrible idea. It's pretty hot.
Yeah.
And it's already super cold in here. Like almost absolute zero.
Yeah, like 3 or 4 Kelvin apparently is the background temperature of the universe.
So
Although, since you're so close to the star, it would probably be more like just minus 200 or 300.
okay. Metal gets more brittle as it gets colder. Do we have like a sledgehammer back on the ship? And how long would it take for that to get through the door?
So, I guess the question is, do we think it's made of the same material as the rest of the ship? So it would be a pretty bad design to have a
Yeah.
spaceship made of metal that got brittle in space.
That's why I don't design ships.
I mean, if it was if this was like a fancy ship of some kind of charismatic warlord who made them out of wood or something,
Sure.
maybe. But it's fucking scientists.
all right.
So plasma cutter or Anna?
I think Anna's preparing herself for the
I
worst.
can do it.
Anna? I
I really have to do 2 of them?
Yeah. I mean,
So this martyr rule, not saying you should, is it if she knocks it over without declaring I'm gonna do this, then it is a failure.
You have to declare
have to
beforehand.
declare, okay.
Yeah, if you knock it over, you fail and die.
Okay.
Do you agree, Tom?
I think so, but if you failed on the second pull, then maybe it would be slightly different.
Sure.
But also, can I have one of those beers? Yes, thank you. Just to sit while I watch this.
Why do you torture us so, Tom?
Yeah.
The lights are kind of trippy too, because it
Uh-huh.
almost makes it look wobbly without even touching it.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna. No, I'm playing audio. Someone take
Sure.
at least a short video of what's going on here.
Oh. One down.
Anna's
Maybe.
Anna's possible last moments.
Plugged into this, like, main power.
Oh god. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
All right, we got one out.
1 out of 2.
The tower stands.
Oh wow.
Oh, it's 2/3 of the way out, ladies and gentlemen.
God. Oh my God.
Ah, this is what you pay for on that $100 Patreon tier.
We can see Anna's eyes start to dim a little bit as power rushes out of her and into the ship.
Yes. She's being drained by this. We see the lights in the area are lighting up. It's out.
All right, just got to successfully place it on top.
Oh, this is deadly dangerous.
Oh my god.
Success.
Wow.
Anna.
Run by that.
Yeah. Extreme caution around the tower.
Anadroid is plugged in, manages to not only transfer power to this area, but contain it to the appropriate region. Is not fully drained by this process, and the door is opened
Oh my God.
to the command and control deck. And I think the first thing that you see on here, the central element, is the bridge. There's a bridge, and then there's 2 doors off in either direction. One which is the captain's quarters, the other which is to the comms and nav center. So you see the bridge first. It is a large, dark room. There is a main view screen, which is blank. I think this is a digital view screen rather than a window to the outside. Mm-hmm. Control consoles are all dark. The only light is from the emergency indicators. There's a dim red glow across the room. It's silent again, apart from this occasional like groan of the hull, expanding, contracting. Yeah, I think so. You see chairs, you see various personnel at their stations, just slumped forwards, frost on their hair. You can see even from this vantage point. There are, I think, 3 empty desks, 3 empty chairs, one of which is the captain's. The others are, let's see, I think the XO's chair.
The what?
The executive officer, the
yeah.
XO. Yeah, the captain, and I think probably the chief science officer.
Okay.
Yeah, all 3 of those chairs are empty.
And
Everyone else appears to be in place.
And we didn't see those titles on any of the like name tags of people we've seen so far either.
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so. So there's computers in here, but we don't want to power them. Should we head for the captain's quarters?
Yeah, I think we should.
Yeah, so your 2 choices are captain's quarters and the comms and nav center. at
But
this point.
even if we find the switch that approves the fusion core, will it be powered enough to go through for the approval? Because he turned it off, right?
Oh yeah. We will need to we took the power generator off of the like fusion core computer that got us to that point. So we both need the authorization and power for that console to power up the ship again.
Okay.
I mean, maybe.
There's only one way to find out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Door to the captain's quarters unlocked.
The door to the captain's quarters is in fact wooden,
Hey!
and does just have a doorknob on it.
Fancy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is this material?
I've never seen such luxury.
Yeah. And I think it's slightly ajar.
Push, pull.
Push.
Just give it a poke.
Inside the room, you see 3 people sat around a small table. There are teacups in front of them, and a teapot. You see personal mementos and keepsakes on the walls. Give me 3 interesting keepsakes and mementos that a captain of a science vessel might have after a long career.
Picture of himself with the space government president.
Okay, space government
A
president.
space rock.
Space, some kind of space rock,
Yeah.
right?
There's a little like glass containment jar with like a floating little blue spark in it.
Interesting. Spark in a jar. Love it. There are data pads and handwritten notes all over the desk. So there are these 3 kind of slumped at the table. In the hand of one of the figures is a glowing data, like tablet, basically, like computer type tablet. It appears to be still operational, still glowing. I will describe them as well. So one of the figures is a tall, broad-shouldered man in his late 40s, grey hair, square jaw, scars on his face. Another is a woman in her mid-30s, dark brown long black hair, dark brown eyes, hairstyle back in a ponytail, lab coat. Finally, there is a man in his early 60s, looks like tall figure, taller than the other 2, salt and pepper hair, strong jawline, mustache. Several what look to be military medals on his lapel. They all look to be dead.
Frozen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
What's on the data pad?
So you move forwards into the room. The console that this figure has in front of him on the table is, so it looks to be, the battery indicator looks to be pretty low, but it's still functional. It looks to be like a control unit for like a lot of functions on the ship. The open window is to the fusion drive.
I see.
It's an on-off window. Emergency shutdown. Yeah.
And then you said there's handwritten notes or like
Handwritten notes, a bunch of like data pads on the desk.
Okay.
The table itself is actually pretty clear. There's just the teacups and the teapot. It's very delicate and ornate. The very small ones, so like the Chinese teacups.
You want to press the button?
Maybe we press that button when we're back on our ship in case something really bad happens on this ship when we press that button.
That is so smart. You are so smart.
Aw, thanks, Anna. That's really nice. And Durango just starts blushing a little bit. His visor fogs up a little bit. What do the handwritten notes on the table say?
Don't turn on that beauty.
So there is one that's actually on the table just beneath his hand. The hand of the figure holding this control panel. It says, "I hope this was the right choice." The other logs that you can see, the notes, the logs are all blank, without power. They detail growing concern and fear for the crew, with reference both to the mechanical issues they're experiencing, with reference to the loss of, or the anomalous readings from the Dyson Sphere link. There's just not as much power coming through, with reference to the nanites escaping containment. The crew going mad increasingly. All of these reports of people seeing strange things, hearing strange things, and like dying of cardiac arrest. The captain is increasingly convinced that whatever is going on here is beyond his ken, and that yeah, he thinks that they have unleashed something that they don't understand, and that his only choice at this point appears to be to cut power to everything. And because it seems like that the existence of like power seems to be what is enabling whatever this is to access the crew's psyche.
Right.
All right, so we get on our ship, turn power back on, get a little far away, turn power back off, so they haven't died in vain.
I mean, yeah, that works for me.
You are assuming that we don't bring anything back on our ship.
Well, I think that's why we're stuck. We might have nanites in the claw mechanism.
There may also be nanites on our ship.
Yeah. And there's no guarantee that turning on the fusion reactor undocks our ship if it's nanites in the mechanism.
Well, my hope is that turning on that ship will direct any nanites toward that heat.
See, this is you guys. I'm just along for the ride, man.
We're also full of compliments. You're smart. You're smart.
Oh, group hug.
And it just rolls into both of you.
We gotta roll for a group hug.
No, we don't. We don't.
When Anna rolls into Durango, he just gives Anna a hug, and doesn't actually move to do anything with JoJo at all.
The hug's just a little too long.
Yeah.
Yeah, the most logical option would be to go to our ship and turn on the fusion.
Should we check in the comms and nav section just to see if they tried to send any distress signal or anything? Or should we just
Can
get
we?
out of here?
Can we
that's
check it?
true.
The
We'd have to
computer's
turn on a
not-
computer. Let's get out of here. This place sucks.
How badly do you want to know this information?
We have 98%. That's an A+. That's got to be good enough for space government. Yeah, I'm on team get off this ship as fast as possible.
Yeah.
Good idea, JoJo.
Yeah, this is why you're the leader here.
Me, the leader. In my whole dark past, I've never considered myself the leader.
Yeah, well, I'm 19 and one of us is a robot, so you're all we've got, buddy.
Do we have any issue maneuvering through the ship to our ship?
So you're taking the pad?
Yeah.
We sure are.
Yeah. Anything else from this room? Or
Maybe I think I'll take a teacup if there's any liquid still left in it. Or the teapot if there's any liquid left in it.
I guess the liquid would have been I think there's a little left, but it's frozen into the...
Yeah, I'll take a teacup and whatever the blue spark is.
Sure.
Cool.
Couple of souvenirs for the road.
What is a souvenir?
Well, it's something you take with you to remember the good times you had in a place.
Anna, I really feel like you should know that one.
I just received data. Is that a souvenir?
Yeah, that's a souvenir. And now I'm realizing maybe I don't want souvenirs from this trip.
Yeah. So you move out of the room, and as you go back out of the door, you realize there is a full-length mirror on the back of the door for dressing or not. It's smashed. There are fragments of glass and mirrored glass on the floor. You open the door.
I definitely see if I catch my reflection I just instinctually, you see a mirror, you look in it and see what it's reflecting.
I think you see reflected in the mirror the data pad that you're carrying, and I think you see just something shadowy pass across it.
Do you guys see that?
No.
Or actually, maybe it's this. The data pad casts light at you that casts a shadow on the wall. You see in the mirror that shadow behind you. You turn towards the door and it stays in place.
Whoa.
And I just see that in the mirror. If I look behind me,
Nothing.
did you guys see that?
Well, I didn't see anything.
No.
There's a shadow. There was a shadow behind me that looked like it stayed there in the mirror, but it's not.
Okay, well, we
Well-
know people were seeing scratches on windows, and it wasn't actually there.
God,
Just
it's got me! It's got me! It's got me!
keep your head in the game.
Oh no! You guys might have to leave me on the ship. I don't know. I don't know what's going on here.
Come with us.
I am not programmed to leave you behind.
I think you probably need to pull to stay in control of your emotional state.
We're gonna lose him. Bye-bye, Durango.
Right, wipe off the sweaty palms.
Ah, my lord.
Yeah, I
I
think
guess I should get a video of all of them.
the panic is gripping you.
Oh, yeah, it'll be easy to pull 75% of the way.
Success.
Our boy's still sane.
How do you pull yourself back from the brink?
I take like 8 huge hits off my vape pen. And fall onto Anna's giant robot body, just like limp for a second, with my arms pulled out of the arm socket, like up into the little helmet section, so that I can get my nicotine fix.
Right, so you're just puffing cotton.
Yeah. Yeah, you actually can't see the inside of my helmet briefly because it's just
Oh, no, the
completely
vape, yeah.
full of like bright neon blue smoke.
Yeah. So you move back out of the command bay, right?
Yeah.
The command
Yeah.
deck through the mess hall. You're just heading straight back to your own
We
ship.
sure are.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think we're hoofing it at a pretty good pace.
Yeah, and it's cold. You know, there's no power to these places. You see, you know, various glints of light from windows. It's into the crew quarters where you haven't been yet. You see, like, there are some kind of glints of light and reflections and such, but you just keep on moving.
Yeah.
Like, no, not even engaging with that. Whatever it is.
Spacesuit engage horse blinders.
Yeah, and you move back towards the docking bay and the airlocks. There is ahead of you. There's what do we call it? Construction robot,
Yeah.
Builderbot.
Builderbot.
the builderbot, and the barrels of grease on the other side.
It's not worth it. We can come in under metrics. It's fine. It's fine. If we have to pad it with a little bit of the money from the space government, like, I mean, I'll take a cut. I want to live, man. I've got so much to live for. Staring straight at Anna.
She just blinks.
Yeah, you're all
Yeah.
We're passing.
back
We're
on.
passing up the grease.
yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
so you head back onto the
Madruganite 7.
7.
Madruganite 7.
Yeah.
The ship we all know and love.
Yeah, the airlock doors open smoothly. You enter. You feel it of atmosphere. You enter. You close the door. Repressurize. Take off your suits.
I'm going to keep my suit on just in case.
There's no shadows.
Not that you can see in here.
Alarm's still going off.
I think. I mean, did you leave it on?
I would have silenced that particular alarm just because like the noise was annoying, but
do
I
we
would have left like an indicator light still blinking.
Yeah. Do we still see that the error says it can't release the docks?
Yes.
Yeah, I
think
just
so.
would have silenced like the audible part of the alarm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any new alarms?
No new alarms.
Okay. Very
Yeah,
good.
just that.
Well, I mean, our door's closed. Should we hit the button?
Yeah, all three of us on 3.
One,
Two.
Wait. 3. And
Yeah.
we
You
all
push
press
the
engage.
engage fusion core.
Yeah.
Initially, nothing happens. Then you see on the pad, it starts ticking through the various stages of re-engagement. I mean, you're going to have a window somewhere in your ship that can look out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I think you can look out towards the arm of the crab where the fusion reactor is. And I think, you know, after a minute or two, you're looking at the pad. It's saying plasma containment units engaging, like fuel, heating, etc. You start to see some light activity happening in that fusion core part of the ship. You can see it from the outside, and because you can see heat, I think, can start to see some heat being generated.
Yeah.
You, I think, at the same time start to see on even the outside of the station these like fingers of black enclosing the fusion core from the outside. It is still firing up, and you see, chunk, 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 the heat, and light is being expanded from the fusion core towards other parts of the station. So the robotics bay re-energizes. You see, I guess then it passes into the main bed of the crab, and the lights are going on in these various places. So as you look through the window, you see, I think you can probably see from here the outside of the observation bay. You see, as the lights go on and the power turns on back in this room, the exterior of the glass is just shredded with these scratches. You see, as the power moves through the station, you hear the alarm in your ship stop and undocking.
Oh, yeah. Undocking procedure SPDUP-006. Engage.
Engaged. And you hear chunk, chunk. And you feel the kind of claws withdraw.
Yeah.
Available for departure.
Let's get out of here.
Let's hit that button. We're turning it off and we're getting out of here.
Yeah, turn off immediately as soon as there's like a couple inches of clearance. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, 3.
And we hit the button to turn off the fusion core.
Hit the button. Nothing happens. And you see, as the whole station or the whole ship is now like lit up and hot, you see this black shape kind of moving. These tendrils are coming from all sides and just moving over the top of the ship. It's not shutting down.
I think the nanites are blocking the signal.
Does our ship have any weapons?
What do you think? I mean, you're a trash
We have
hauler.
basic shitty weapons. Yeah.
Does it have a horn?
They're more scare tactics rather than things that will actually hurt people.
And I think as you look out and you're like, do we got any weapons we can shoot this with? You see humanoid shapes moving over the blackness of this ship, the nanite covered blackness, which is blacker than space itself. And you can see these shadows moving over that intense blackness. And it is absolutely freaking you out. It is very much resonant with the thing that you saw in the mirror behind you.
Hey Siri, turn on the engines to full power immediately. On our ship to just get as far away as physically possible.
My name is Anna.
I know, but the ship's computer's name is Siri, and I mean, I know it's a complicated relationship between the two of you, but she's the one who's got that power in her hands right now.
Yeah.
Fine. Talk to Siri then.
It's not like that.
Red? Was that red or yellow?
That was red.
It's not like that. It's not like that.
Yeah, and I think you see, as you turn on the engines, which are facing backwards towards the ship, you see these tendrils of nanite reach out towards the heat. They're getting real close. I think this is going to be another pull.
Okay.
I think all three of you need to pull in order to escape successfully.
Do we all just knock it over? Is that a cop-out?
I mean,
One of us could.
One of us could.
I mean, Anna and I really have something special going on, I think.
I honestly don't see a world in which one of you perishes at this point.
I think it's all or nothing.
Yeah.
I've got a dark, dark past that I need to make up for.
And there's something real dark coming for us right now. It's almost like a metaphor.
I'm gonna martyr knockdown.
Well, see, this is the thing. So I think you can only martyr as a group right now. I can't see any narrative way in which you
We
could
all
sacrifice
have to
yourself.
succeed or none of us
So
succeed.
I think your choice at this point is to either attempt to escape safely as a group or to ram the ship into the other ship and destroy it. Like that would be your motto option.
I see.
Yeah.
I see.
I think you should try.
No.
So if you want to escape, all three of you need to tell me a thing that your character would do to help with the escape.
Yeah. Okay.
Right,
Yeah.
but if we escape, are these nanites just gonna come for the next hottest thing they see?
I mean,
Are they
probably.
gonna spread?
I mean, unless they have some sort of travel, maybe we can just quarantine the whole system. I don't know. Tell no one to ever come here ever again because it's bad.
With the 98% data that I collected, if we can get to a point where I can transfer the data, they may be able to prevent it as a whole, as a catastrophe.
All right, we gotta get out and tell them.
Oh God, let's do it.
3 drawers,
Yeah.
I would say my part would.
and you have to narratively tell me.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm dumping all the grease to make us lighter.
No, we're gonna go inside. No, it's fine. It's fine.
No.
Just jettisoning the cargo bay.
I think it's like a Pez dispenser with barrels of grease. Oh, this tower is so
it's rough out
unwieldy. Simply so unwieldy.
Oh, that's a good one. All right.
Okay, the grease is jettisoned.
Yeah. Oh.
The grease is jettisoned, and as the barrels float away in space, we see them contact the exhaust of your engines, and they start exploding. And those explosions are drawing off the nanites towards the heat signature. That's helping.
Get going, Grease.
Who
But
goes next?
yeah,
but-
your ship is. Oh my god, the acceleration is so poor, and you're really regretting that
We're
now.
just a rectangle.
It's 0 to 60 like 16.2.
Yep.
Anna is working with Siri to speed up the process of hyperblast.
Like trying to boost the thrusters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boosting the thrusters.
Need more hyperblast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no.
And I think at this point, both of you humans are hearing whispers in your ears. What are they whispering to you?
Grease was your livelihood. What did you just do?
That blueberry bubblegum is killing you.
Killing your master at the dojo was the wrong choice.
Don't laugh, Chris, while you're doing this important process.
Your uncle only gave you this job out of pity.
2 more. 2 more.
Oh my god.
Oh,
That's the one I was going to
yes.
There are no other choices.
2 successes.
Oh.
There might be one.
Okay.
There might be
Yeah,
one.
you and Siri, you've rewritten the algorithms for Hyperblast.
Siri, be better.
What I am doing is I see Anna vibing with Siri, just a big smiley face on her display, and I turn around and look at the airlock and take off my suit, stab my vape pen into like a little like valve on our inner airlock and open the outer airlock door to jettison all of the air and the contents of my vape cartridge into space behind us, so that the momentum of it getting sucked out boosts us just the tiniest bit.
Yes, and that air's warm as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, here I go.
Got
Pull it,
Oh my gosh.
because it would be a real shame if
feel
you
like I
were
got
to be sucked out through that small hole.
Oh no.
Vaping does kill.
It's pretty tight.
Oh, Anna and Jojo, you're going to have some real explaining to do.
Look at that.
Success!
Hell yeah.
and the tower still stands. The Madruga Knight 7 leaves this place with a puff of blueberry bubblegum. And as you accelerate off into space, you see behind you this ship is now entirely cocooned in blackness. And I would say both by sight and by the instruments on the ship, it's just impossible to detect at this point. But you're safe. You're away.
Anna detects that we are close enough to begin sending signals of data.
Yeah.
Are we experiencing whispers and?
I think they fade over the course of distance, but I think as you look back, you see, like this kind of beckoning shadow, the size of the star itself, kind of moving across the surface of the star, kind of moving out from the black space of the Dyson sphere and kind of reaching towards you. But you are out and away and safe.
With no grease.
No grease. I think it just wanted to help us. It told me that the blueberry bubblegum was killing me, and I think it might have just saved us. It might be a force for good. Maybe we go back. Someday.
Someday we'll be back there.
In episode 2.
Yeah, and I think you send the transmission.
I begin sending the transmission.
And I guess you don't know what the response is going to be. It'll take some time to hear back from space government. But very well then, you didn't die. None of you died.
Oh, we got so close to dying.
Yes.
Oh, did you see me? I was shaking.
Oh, yeah.
I could put it on top. Oh my god.
You guys had a lighter touch than me on when you were putting it on top. You guys let go earlier than I did. I'm like kind of rocking the tower when I put it on top.
Should we see how many pulls away from
could,
failure?
yeah.
I
we
think
were?
our
Ooh, the
Do
DM.
that, and I think you can also tell me what you think was happening.
Oh.
That I'm interested in.
I think you should pull some.
Yeah,
Sure.
you've got to
All right,
pull
yeah.
at least
I'll do a
one.
pull.
And if you knock it over on this pull, you tell us everything.
Give us all the lore.
Well, no deal, because we might want to do another thing in this universe. But I'll certainly try to get. All right, so tell me what you think was going on.
I think it has to do with the dwarf star. I know there wasn't a correlation. Oh, get out of here with that one.
Oh, he's just keeping going.
With the he's
that's
just
the thing
making it
about
look
this
so
game.
easy.
Last time we
so
played this
stressful
round.
when I do it.
He just pulled like 3 or 4.
All right, Tom's not allowed to be a player when anyone plays Dread.
Yeah, so I think the handicap of Dread is you're so wrapped up in the stress of the situation and the consequences of failure, your hands shake a little bit.
Yeah.
But Tom's
You're
over
going with
there.
such confidence.
Exactly.
I think that's probably as many as I can do. That's isn't that?
See, and that's the part. Yeah, when you can do up on the top like that.
Yeah.
Right. That's enough, I think.
Yeah,
Okay, that was-
I think you proved that we don't deserve you for you to tell us
But I
everything.
do think the moral of the story is that we need to have more, roles, right? Because last time we played, we didn't tumble. This time we didn't tumble.
Yeah, I have the same experience every time I
Yeah.
play Dread. Yeah.
But the thing is like, okay, if Anna would have died in the fusion
Yeah.
chamber, that would that would have been a real different game.
Yeah.
Yeah, very.
And it's like
Well,
we would have powered up like another robot. Like I don't know what we would have necessarily done there.
Yeah. So I think the idea is you won't get to the point of knocking over the tower until you're at or past the climax, and then it's just who can get out and survive. After the first person goes.
I mean, you didn't turn the power on. That was the thing. If you turned the power on, then there would have been far more dangerous
Yeah.
rolls.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
right.
We did play it pretty safe.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was so tempted to just hit the button. I was so tempted to do it.
Before we were in the ship.
my
we-
God.
Yeah, like as soon as I was like, "Oh, fusion generator button, yeah, let's do it, man."
Yeah.
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 But I'm not going to force you to do risky things.
Yeah, the space government needed this data for something. I'm sure it's good.
Probably. Yeah, so what do you think was going on?
Dwarf star is sentient. I'm sticking with that theory. Dwarf star is sentient.
So that's the Solaris explanation.
Sentient dwarf star. I really like, because I don't see how you get like psychic hallucinations from just the nanites.
Right.
Like
if
those.
they're small enough to get inside your brain without you realizing it, then I get that.
Yeah, but they like draw energy out of everything. And so if you get nanites in your brain, that says to me, brain frozen, like you're not.
You slowly die.
You're going to die.
Yeah, not necessarily die of terror.
I guess maybe it depends which brain sections it shuts down.
Yeah, maybe it.
But we saw like this hand beckoning out to us. I guess it could have been following like our heat trail, but I don't know.
The fact that it's turning into a hand is like obviously it has some sort of
mimicking.
intelligence.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like if it was just like
or just mimicry. Yeah.
Yeah. If it was like a big like cone or something, like the most optimal like structurally sound shape reaching after us, that would say like dumb nanites want heat.
More strictly survival.
Yeah, but if it's something like clearly telling us come back, like beckoning us back, that says to me some sort of intelligence, and I didn't see that from the nanites. Like they were just yummy heat, good.
Now, and it could also be with the process of the either like the crystals or the wafers and the nanites, that combination, that reaction, maybe creating some kind of new organic byproduct, right? That could be it as well.
Yeah, that's true.
What do you think the ultimate goal was? I think it's to consume the sun. I don't subscribe to the sun being the sentient person, the thing that's motivating it.
Did we see, so when that hand was like beckoning out to us and kind of covering the sun a bit, was it blackness covering the surface of the sun itself, or like extending from the Dyson sphere?
I think it was extending from the Dyson sphere, but outside of it. Yeah. So it was using the sun as a frame or a screen.
Yeah. I guess if the nanites were just going after the heat source with like no strategy in sight, they would just go straight onto the surface of the sun and absorb everything, because there's a ton of heat.
Well, so what you learned about the nanites was not that they were necessarily eating. What they wanted was the maximum temperature gradient.
Oh, the maximum difference in temperature.
Yeah, so the surface of the sun wouldn't be that.
Oh, I see.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Okay. I guess there's like some optimal distance from the surface.
Well, so specifically in this instance, it was that they were trying to, once you create a barrier, the inside of the barrier is very hot, the outside is
Gotcha.
Kelvin 0.
I see.
That's the theory for the production of energy, at least.
Yeah. So
but
the wafers were
I think
space temperature.
You guys saw enough to know that the shadows were not nanites.
Yeah.
Right? Because you saw it in the mirror, like it wasn't nanites on the wall.
Actually there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
So those, you know that those two things are connected but distinct.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just throwing this out here. So the nanites absorb a certain amount of energy, and maybe that energy opens up some kind of portal, and that portal is a shadow realm of like true shadow creatures.
Having that like optimal temperature gradient is like the ideal condition for that transport.
Yeah, some kind of like realm, entry to a realm.
But why did you see it in a mirror and not the actual?
Yeah, because that would be
feels like it's in your
entirely psychic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
I wonder also if they were really onto something here, and whatever psychic aliens out there found out about it and wanted the technology for themselves.
Yeah, I mean, sustainable energy like that,
Yeah.
it's pretty powerful stuff.
Yeah, and you knew that this was a experimental secret project.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either someone didn't want our civilization to have this technology or wanted it for themselves and did whatever they could to keep it from getting out. But then we got away.
We did get away.
So they needed time to like
Plant inside your brains.
exactly.
And the fact that we know it was like psychosomatic, I don't know,
Yeah.
because Anna wasn't affected.
Right.
So it has to do with organic organisms being affected by whatever this is.
Mm-hmm.
Are we warm? Are we close?
Yeah, pretty warm.
Are we at
Yeah?
an optimal temperature gradient?
Are we?
Yeah.
Would the nanotes be? Would
Yeah.
you say attracted to us?
Yeah, the other things that you knew were that in order for this effect to happen, you needed both power and darkness.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That like heat wasn't enough.
Right. Yeah,
Mhm,
it's that gradient.
Um,
The whole ship being at close to 0 Kelvin is wild.
Yeah.
That's so cold.
I think Anna has a squeaky wheel.
Well, like I guess we'd say maybe I don't know, like 100 degrees above that, given
Sure.
the proximity to the sun or to
Yeah.
the star, but
Yeah.
not a long way above it.
Right.
Real cold though. And yeah, like what's going to happen to those people who are in cryo freeze?
They dead forever.
Yeah. Yeah, and like we weren't able to tell
or
if they were-
worse.
Yeah. Yeah. We're psychically tortured forever.
Uh-huh.
Now that
Having
they're
terrible
cocooned in blackness.
horror dreams
Oh, that could be the next thing is we play someone who wakes up on
on the
from
inside.
cryo sleep.
God. That's too dark for me. Well, that was great. Very well done.
That was
Yeah, that was
amazing.
fun. Yeah,
And
that was super fun.
Thomas wrote that.
Yeah.
Hey, in combination with my friend ChatGPT.
What did we miss in the cabins and the recreation and fitness?
Well, I'm not going to tell you that. You got to
And the comms and nav chamber.
like. What's the point in you
And the
investigating
bridge.
things in game if I'm going to just tell you them?
Oh my gosh. What if I knock over the tower right now?
Yeah.
But I think there wasn't anything that would have completely changed the narrative.
Yeah.
That you would have lent more
Flavor.
color.
yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it's great. It's like, I had all the rooms, I had all the characters and the clues, and I knew what the rooms look like in their unpowered and their powered state.
Okay.
And we never got to the powered state.
No,
Yeah.
we didn't.
So that was a huge element.
Did you expect us to go to the kind of like engineer location first or the kind of mess hall living space first?
Probably the middle first.
That's
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah,
'cause
it's like I think like
I didn't think you'd be able to turn the power on, but like your
That was-
solution
yeah.
was ingenious.
that worked wonderfully.
I think that was your suggestion, wasn't it? Or
Yeah. Who knows?
I don't remember.
I
Yeah.
remember.
Yeah.
But it was fine. Like I try not to have too much path dependency.
Yeah.
For sure.
But that was great. Yeah, because even like once we did that first, it was like, oh, we wouldn't have realized like the nanites as
Right.
much
Yeah.
at
Yeah,
first.
we would have
right?
turned on the power maybe without even having
Right.
seen any of the nanos.
Oh, that would have
Potentially.
been way more dangerous.
Yeah. That would
Yeah.
have been real bad.
Shoot.
Yeah, you did it in a order that was the safest, I think.
Oh, good
As
job,
it turned out.
team.
Yeah. Hey, we're good at this game.
I am proud of us.
Yeah. So what do you think about the format? Do you like the crew? Do you like this as a
I do.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I've always had a good time playing Tread.
Uh-huh.
It's super fun. And yeah, we had a fun crew.
We did.
Yeah.
And I was pretty sure that tower was going to fall a couple
my
times.
gosh.
I know. It felt so precarious. Every little wobble, like if you're playing a normal, low stakes game of Jenga, a little wobble, who cares?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you see a little wobble here and you're like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna die if
Uh-huh.
if
And the whole story will
Uh-huh.
be
won't be
torn
able to
apart.
play anymore.
Yeah.
So that's the question. Would it have bummed you out to not play and just
I don't
listen?
think so.
No.
I don't think so.
Because you get to narrate how you epically go out.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Like how you fail so badly in a cinematic way
And hopefully it like affects the story in a way where it's like your last hurrah does at least something.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right. Or like massively, dramatically worsens things.
Yeah.
That's even
Yeah.
that's even
Yeah.
better.
Like, so I think that would have been the case with Anna.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like if you'd been absorbed by the system.
Oh, yeah.
Oof.
Uh-huh.
Could have been real bad.
Or
Yeah.
maybe had just turned on way too much power. That was the other thing I was thinking.
Right.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. If Anna didn't make it, we didn't do our job because
There would have
Anna
been
had
no
all the
data.
data.
That's
Yeah.
true. Yeah.
So besides our own human lives, Anna was the most important thing.
Yeah.
Well, I
out
feel
there on
like
the ship.
if I would have fried or whatever, you could have like taken my body and like the memory
Yeah.
sticks, and the
Salvage
memory
the
would
hard
have
drive.
still been in
Yeah.
there somewhere,
Unless you were covered in nanites.
unless
Yeah.
I was absorbed by the nanites. That's true.
Yeah, I think then you would have been very hot and very powered.
yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. So I mean, that was the dangerous situation.
Okay.
Like, yeah, if you turn on the power and then you were still the hottest thing in a powered up ship full of heat-seeking nanites and some kind of psychological tortured shadows.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but you completely avoided that situation. So
Somehow.
And so the other thing that is sitting in the back of my head, we didn't see the scratches on the window until the power was on.
Yep.
Yeah.
But it also did we see if Anna saw them?
Did Anna see it?
no.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So it
Oh no,
coincided-
no. Once the power was on.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ah.
That's so bizarre.
Yeah.
So
was on.
oh,
Yeah. So there was some sense in which the reality of the thing depended on it being powered.
Oh.
I mean, that does beg alternative realm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Little
and that,
magic
that,
there.
that room did feel completely separate from the rest of the ship. Like it kind of felt like reverence towards the sun. Like a tiny little temple. sort of feeling.
A temple to it for sure.
And so
Even the poetry,
mhm.
the poetry to it.
Yeah. And so if that was like the central point to some bridge between realities, powered and unpowered, like I can see the scratches only appeared on that window.
That was the biggest window.
That was the
So
biggest
from
window.
the outside, that's all you'd be able to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
And they were large there.
yeah, so that was a state dependent thing in a what's the word? Like eerie that's not the right word.
Yeah. So if the question you're asking is perception of these shadowy figures psychosomatic or real?
Right. Somewhere in the middle.
That's the relevant question, I think.
mystery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't think we know the answer to that.
Yeah.
You do.
No, not really.
No?
No, it's like, I mean, you draw maps, leave gaps, right? So
Draw maps, leave gaps.
Yeah.
Wow.
you want to, I mean, if this is something we want to pick back up later, I want that to be something we discover.
Cool.
Rather than something I know the answer to.
Right. Yeah.
You need a hat that says that. Or a
Maps, leave
shirt.
gaps.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. Yeah.
That's really
It's not
good.
mine. It's John Hoffa's.
The Dungeon World
Yeah.
motto?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's or Apocalypse.
Oh, yeah.
Powered by the Apocalypse.
Yeah.
Which is it's very good advice
Yeah.
for all RPGs.
And it rhymes.
Okay. And I think with that, we will sign off. I hope you enjoyed this bonus episode. Very different to our Glimmer Falls.
I would encourage anyone to play Jenga along with us. Every time we pull, you pull.
Oh. So, yeah, we do need to put that at the beginning of the
We
episode.
should.
We're playing Dread here. We're pulling blocks. Pull along with us.
Yeah.
And if your tower falls, you got to stop listening.
You don't get to hear the ending.
And so you can feel the same stress that we're feeling.
Yes.
All right. Say goodbye, players.
Goodbye, players.
Goodbye, players.